That looks good. This looks good. Minimize that. Fuck you. Do that. Slide over. Alright, there we go. It'll be Duran, Devers, and Martinez to lead it off for the Red Sox. Tigers get one run after a, looks like a triple for Baez or a double, and then he got to third. Somehow he was at third, and Miguel batted him in, and yeah, we got a 1-0 lead. So, what's up, Kenny? What's up, Ape? Good, I'm good. How you doing, Kenny? Just chilling. Yeah, Javi's looking a lot better. Off day tomorrow. I was thinking about lurking at a local bar for this game. You don't know? Oh, well, that's not a bad time. Especially if you don't have to do anything tomorrow. What is this? Still warm up by you? Well, that's no fun. What's up, JJ? What's up, Mr. Coffee? Hopefully everyone's doing quite well. Just kind of getting started. I don't know, Sean. I don't know how any of these guys didn't like get out via the hit. Was Haas the only strikeout? Oh yeah, what's up, Daniel? If so, Haas probably feels pretty embarrassed. It's like, Haas, dude, he threw you 3 fastballs at like 15 miles an hour. What are you doing? But yeah, Duran, Devers, and Martinez to lead it off for the Red Sox here in the inning. Ugh, it's doing the fucking retarded shit it always does.
We already mentioned that Bo Brisky has made 3 really good starts in this last outing.
There we go. Now, hopefully he's updated.
0.96 ERA in those 3 starts. He's making his 11th big league start here tonight.
All right.
On the track he's on, because it's been exciting to watch him progress.
Here we go. Brisky in for a start. Hopefully he's been, he's been pretty solid the last couple starts. So let's hope that Bo, kind of carries that over into this game. 0-1 to Duran to lead it off. The Green Monster, forget about it. Tigers could probably hit one out on that. 0-2, pretty much same spot on the first as the first pitch. So has Boston decided they're only going to wear their City Connect jerseys in this series? It's kind of weird. It's like, well, you guys don't have to wear those the entire series. We don't have them, right? It looks weird. I don't know if I'm the only one who thinks it kind of is like they're flexing on us that they have them. It's like, well, we don't get them yet. Oh, they're wearing them again tonight. They're wearing their yellow Boston. Oh, I don't know about that. They're wearing their Boston Marathon City Connect jerseys. Was he safe? I mean, the throw was a little off, so, I mean, he could have beat it out, but I'd just like to see a replay. Okay, he beat it. Yep. Got it by about a step or 2. Well, to be fair, I think the jerseys, though, Sonatos, are supposed to be, like, representative of the Boston Marathon. Like, I'm pretty sure that's, like, the connection. And, I guess I get it then. I don't think they're social experiments. They look just about as flashy as all the other ones that aren't complete garbage. Like, there are some really lazy City Connect jerseys. I'd put Boston in there. That's kind of just a lazy, when you got, I don't know, 50 different colleges, and you go with this, you go with the Marathon as the Connect. That's why I'm a little bit worried about the Tigers. That's why I'm a little bit worried about the Tigers. Because I have a bad feeling they're just going to make it Motor City, and it's going to be like, wow, how creative. Anyway, 1-1 here on Devers. The White Sox one, those aren't bad. They just seem kind of lazy. We'll just say South Side. And they got pinstripes. Like, that's pretty much all they got. Just some South Side pinstripes.
Yeah, he would prefer not to pitch to this guy, that's for sure. But hey, do you want to pitch in the big leagues?
I do love the Hockey Town jerseys. I would love to see football and baseball hook up and have one honoring the other team, like the Lions wear Tigers themes. Yeah, I mean, that'd be pretty cool. Inverse pinstripes. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. I mean, still pinstripes. Yeah, that's what I mean, Gary. That's what I'm worried about with Nike, just making them boring-ass Motor City Connect jerseys. It's like, ugh. Yeah, pretty much, Sean. All right, runners at first and third. I don't know what any of that is, Kenny, but okay. What's up, Martin? Yeah, Ghost, I can't wait till they ban that stupid fucking shit from baseball. We're going to see batting averages rise 30 points across the league, and everyone will be like, wow, are they juicing the balls again? No, they got rid of the cheapest fucking defensive alignment ability in the history of baseball. Now, had baseball gotten rid of baselines, I'd have no problem with the shift. I'd be like, all right, that's a fair trade-off. But otherwise, it's just really weird advantage for the other team. And 2-0, Brisky misses low. Yeah, I know, Karam. That's why I'm worried Nike's going to shit the bed with the Tigers and make it a boring-ass gray Motor City thing. And it's like, well, our colors were already gray. This sucks. You just gave us a shittier jersey that says Motor City on it instead of Detroit. Great. Could have gone Motown and they'd be amazing. 3-0. Looks like we're loading the bases up here. This might be a real bad start to this game, folks. Might be over by the second or third inning. Yeah, I have no faith in Nike. They're really they're like a shit company 90% of the time with this kind of stuff. They're very boring. Nike shit the bed. Yeah, them terrible Michigan State jerseys are just ugh. Ugh. Maybe they'll eventually catch on. I don't know. Who knows though? The City Connects have been getting better. I think there have been very few real duds this year. I think I like all of them so far. So I think they're getting better at making them. So I have a lot of high hopes for the Motown or Hockey Town inspired Tigers jersey. I don't think I should have high hopes, but Motown or Hockey Town is like leaps and bounds goddamn better than Motor City. Motown could be black and shit with like music and, you know, just kind of like fucking just cool music shit all over it and kind of like a black theme to it with like gold trim. Here's the full count offering to Martinez. Brisky needs a big pitch. And, fuck. Well, that'll get a run in. They'll tie it up. But, hey, that'll get an out. Runner will have to hold at home, or at first. So, not an idea. They only have 3 better teams. Let's go. I know the Sonatos. What's crazy is if Boston was in our division, they'd be battling for first place. Isn't that weird? What's up, Looney? Lunny? All right, now up is Bogarts.
An okay inning by getting that ground ball.
Hopefully we get this guy to pop it up or something, or hit into a double play. Strike one. Good pitch by Brisky. If he can get out of this with just a run, that wouldn't be the worst start to the inning compared to how it could have gone with the way it was looking. Anyway, 0-1 now. Kind of a give call for Brisky there. That shouldn't have been called strike, but... You think the Expos are coming back next year? You think so? What team is being replaced? Wonder who's going to be sent down when Meadows gets back from COVID. Probably Cody Clemens. I would have to assume anyway. He's been pretty shitty at this level. It almost seems like the Tigers would be more willing to play Zach Short, who's on the taxi squad now, rather than Cody Clemens. So I'm guessing Cody is the odd man out when Meadows is back. But also there's Daz Cameron coming back, and I don't know if they want to keep Daz at the major league level or keep him down in AAA. I have no idea what they want to do with him. Can't convince the French to like baseball. Yeah, that's because they're garbage probably at it. I don't know one professional French baseball player. Yeah, same here, Swag. That's what I'm guessing. It's AAA. Because they got Reyes and they've got... yeah, they've got a full outfield. I guess you just go down there, which wouldn't be bad. They're using Cody for opposing pitching. What do you mean by that? I'm sorry, I'm kind of blanking on what you mean. I'm just guessing Cody's the odd man out when Meadows is back, just because I'm like, well, going through who's on there. Everyone else is kind of needed, unless they unless they get rid of Grossman. I don't know. My hope is that Grossman gets traded. I think that's what we're all kind of secretly hoping, but no one really wants to say it out loud, so I will. But like, the move is to get rid of Grossman. There's been fucking 3 foul balls in a row. That'll be ball 1. So it's 1 and 2. Oh, left-handed versus right-handed. Yeah, I guess. I get it, but I don't know. I think the move is to get rid of dipshit Grossman and figure it out from there. Let Reyes play every day. Fuck it. If he don't start, like, you know, I don't know. Reyes is way better. I don't know. Yeah, there are a lot of rumors of them trading Grossman and Scope, is what I've been hearing too. Both of those guys are, well, Scope's drawing interest because, believe it or not, Scope is like 15th in the league in defensive run saved, or DRS, that weird ass stat. So he's like a good fielder, so there is high value to him if he can get his bat going. So, I mean, get rid of both those guys and fucking go younger. I'd, like Swag said, rather see younger guys do it. Like, let's get Ryan Kreidler up here maybe. I don't know. These young guys seem to all play way better when there's more of these young guys around. So, I don't know. Maybe fucking get them all up here. Let our fourth outfielder be Derek Hill or Daz Cameron. Why not? Daz was actually starting to figure it out at the end there before he got COVID. I don't know. Maybe he's the fourth outfielder, and our outfield could consist of... again, I still think we should make a trade for an outfielder, but I don't know. Like, I like our young outfielders, and I think we have a lot of good backups, but I think our starting outfield... But again, we have Parker Meadows in the wait, and I think he's going to be, like, you know, a pretty big name for our outfield soon. I really think the Tigers should see if they can get their hands on this Duran guy from Boston, though. Like, I swear to God, the reason he's playing right now is so that they can auction him off to us and be like, so did you like what you've seen from that kid Duran? We'll give him to you for Michael Fulmer. Okay. Here you go. Do the trade. Don't even think twice about it. It would be a very good trade by Alavila. Because the odds of Michael Fulmer, I believe he's a free agent, unrestricted after this season, sticking around in Detroit are probably very, very slim. This is like the 9th pitch of this at-bat. Oh, and he got him. Good job. Hey, good job. Good job by Brisky to actually win that battle. That was a 9-pitch at-bat. Good job. Oh, it was a 10-pitch at-bat. Jesus. Yeah, Gronk retired. I wouldn't, Max. I wouldn't. Ask any Boston fan, and they know he's a guy they're going to trade. What's up, Matt? Or what's up, Kevin? They know if they get a closer, Duran's going to go. For whatever reason, it seems like they don't see Duran as like their future center fielder, and I have no idea why. He's like consistently sent down to Worcester. Like, it's like, what do they not see in this fucking kid? Maybe he only hits the Tigers. I don't know. But every time we played against him, he just fucking rakes against us. I think Baez will be fine for a couple years, you know. Yeah, I don't know what it is, Max. Like, the obvious answer is Duran, but it doesn't seem like the Red Sox organization thinks that Duran is the answer. So I think if you offer them Michael Fulmer, who might sign with them long term, like, they desperately need a closer to have, because I mean they could be the last wild card team in Boston. I mean, like, they need a closer though. Gary, I'm not too sure about what Gronk's doing. I think he'll be back in mid-season, by mid-season, so we'll see, though. What's up, Steelers Nation? I've been doing good, man. I've been doing good. No, who'd you guys sign? 1 and 2 on Verdugo now. But yeah, Max, it would take quite a... I think we'd have to offer up probably Jackson Jobe or Ty Madden with the closer in order to get a player like Durant, but I do think that wouldn't be too far crazy to think that would happen. Boston knows it needs a closer, and they know they have to give up a fucking... Duran's going to be at the top of every goddamn team's list when they come calling. They'll be like, well, can we have Duran? And we'll see what Boston thinks of Duran very, very, very soon. I still think the reason he's playing against Detroit, like, and if I look, I almost would, hold on, let me see something, because his average keeps going way up and way down when he hits. He's only played it, he's had 30 at-bats this year, so let's see. Yeah, so he doesn't have, actually. So he doesn't really perform too well with the, like, you know what I mean? So there's one of them things where they're like, But he's got really good advanced numbers. I don't know. It'll be an interesting thing. All right, they got out of the inning with only a run. Larry Ogunjobi. Oh, that's a good pickup. Yeah, that's a decent signing. As long as he's healthy and good to go. Got him right from Cincy. Trade Soto instead of Fulmer, because to me Fulmer is better at closing game. Actually, no, he's not. How many blown saves do you think Soto has, Gary? I guarantee you, Gary, the number of times Soto's pitched bad is way less than you think it is. What's up, football? Yeah, 3 blown slaves. Is that this season, Sad Lions fan, or is that his entire career as a closer? Yeah, he has bad control sometimes. It happens. No closer is always perfect. 3 blown saves in his young career, and he throws 100 miles an hour with wicked movement. You guys, we're not trading Greg Soto. There is zero reason to trade Greg Soto. He's a super work in progress, and he's way better than what he was last year in terms of control. If you remember last year, he was a lot worse with the control. This year, way better. The difference is why he has 1 more blown save than last year. We putting him in like 1-0 games consistently. Yeah, but with Michael Fulmer, he's often injured. He's had many injuries. He's like fighting conversion. He never like there's a reason why Fulmer is a more tradable guy than Soto. Fulmer's a little older. Has had many injuries, and we literally Soto. It's like a weird thing where it's like I think Soto's ceiling is Arnoldus Chapman. Like, it's like really hard when it's like, dude, the guy literally could be Arnoldus Chapman. We can't trade him. If he gets his control a little bit more solid, that's who he is. And with Fulmer, it's like, yeah, he's really good, but like, I mean, like personally, I personally hope we keep him. Like I don't hate Michael Fulmer, like, but again, I don't know if he's gonna stick around. I would love to keep Fulmer, but again, I think he would want to be a closer, and I think Detroit's made their mind up. Fetter's made his mind up. By the way, as much as everybody, like, we all love Chris Fetter, right? We all think he's one of the better pitching coaches in baseball. And he's like 90% of the reason that Soto's the closer. We're aware of that, right? Like, that's who he showed up, and then Soto became the official closer. It's like, guys, there's... the guy we all compliment as like a savior of this team is like pretty much been like, nah, that guy, the fucking lefty that throws 100's the closer. What are you talking about? Oh, Michael Fulmer, yeah, he would have been a great starter if he never got hurt. That's the problem, is he got hurt and he can't pitch as a starter anymore. Yeah, Kevin, there's zero reason to trade Big Greg. There's really zero reason to trade Fulmer unless he just doesn't want to sign with us. But again, if we ask Fulmer if he intends to... hey, good job by Torkelson to draw a walk after falling down 1-2. Spencer Torkelson walks. He's on board with nobody out. Candelario's up. This bum better hit a goddamn home run. Because I'm getting sick of this guy. Who, like, low key, this, like, isn't this a contract year for Candelario? It's like, I've never seen a player be up for his first big contract and then completely shit the bed like Candelario's doing. It's like, dude, you're going out Nomar Mazara sad. What are you doing? Power throwing lefties? Yeah, there's very few lefties that throw as hard as Greg Soto. Fetter's pitching advice. Nah, sad Lions fan. Oh, Guardians have Angel Hernandez. Oh, that sucks. What'd you guys do? 2-0 to Candelario. Christopher, I would say power throwing lefties are like one of the rarest things you can find in baseball. That's why they're so hoarded by teams. They just don't give them up. They're like, we'll keep our 100 throwing lefty. He's ours. Go away. Oh, that's a strike. That was... God, I hate Rich Hill. Please swing at that next time, Candy. That was... That literally would have been a home run. If he wouldn't have gave up on that out of the guy's hand, it's like, Candy, what was that, 40 miles an hour right over the... I could have hit that, and I fucking... Alright, that was ball 2. That was a good take. 3-1. You know my bitch ass would be striking out, though? Because I just swung for the fence on everyone, on 1, 4, and 3. I'd have been like... Ugh. Yeah, I mean, if we got a crazy trade offer, yeah, trade Soto. Oh, his dumbass just went. 3-2. Dick Mountain? Who's Dick Mountain? Paul Goldschmidt, a.k.a. what Torkelson will become. Wow, Candelario just struck out. Yeah, he was from the Cubs trade. He was the only good thing from the Cubs trade, and now he kind of sucks, so I don't really know what to do with him. Just kind of, I guess, get rid of him. Who's that playing catch? Richard Hill, Dick Mountain. Oh, it's Big Dick Mountain. All right, Scope. Scope should hit a home run. Yeah, Nick Castellanos. Yeah. You know who's gonna be super salty? If you know what's funny, I wonder if we move the outfield in, is if Nick Castellanos will come back to Detroit. But hey, man, now it's only 400 to center. You want to come back now? Fucking pussy. Oh, cool. Double play. Good job. God, I love these veterans in our lineup. They're all so good, dude. Like, I'm so happy that Candelario and Scope did absolutely nothing in that inning. Like, at this point, I'm not even being facetious. I'm pretty sure if we just went with a bunch of rookies and got rid of, hold on, let me look at this. If we got rid of Grossman's stupid ass, kept Cabrera and Baez because they're the only ones that actually fucking do anything. Got rid of Candelario, got rid of Scope. I think we'd be way better. Like, I'm not even kidding. I honestly think we'd be way better. Like, it would be like we'd win like 8 games in a row. Just keep Miggy. You keep Baez. Those guys are... Baez is whatever. He's really good at different story with Baez, right? I don't know what the fuck was going on with him. Let's be very honest. He went through the weirdest slump of all time. He's kind of back, though. Miggy, yeah, keep him. He's like the heart and soul of the team. But Grossman, why is he here at this point? No, just get rid of Grossman. Get rid of Scope. Get rid of Candy, and this team, I think, would be better. We'd probably play better. There'd be way better chemistry. All of our young guys like each other. I don't know what's up with these old divas we got. I guess Grossman's too busy worrying about the size of Comerica Park to hit well while in Boston. Dude's crying at... Robbie Grossman's too busy crying that center field's too deep at Comerica Park. Yeah, literally, Torque fell down 0-2, then walked. Ugh. Tigers will never trade Miggy. Yeah, you can never get rid of Miggy. Dude, at this point, I'd rather a motherfucking Zach Short than Scope. At least Zach Short's fun. And you could probably play second base just as good. He's just, I'd rather not see him at shortstop anymore. He was good at second base, so I don't know, put him back there. Let Ryan Kreidler go play third base. That would work. I'm pretty sure that's the position they have him playing anyways. Correct me if I'm wrong. Does Ryan Kreidler play third base now? Like, they don't have him playing up the middle. They just have him playing third. All right. Well, we're in the bottom of the second now. 0-1 count. Story up to bat. It's Story, Cordero, and Vasquez. But because I'm pretty certain the team might not. I don't think we're re-signing Candelario. I got a weird feeling. Well, I like Willie and Harold Castro. I think they're good backups. I'd expand the zone, pitching to Torque all day with the garbage hitting behind them. Doesn't help Torque see good hittable pitch. No, yeah, they'll never let Torque see good pitches. They'll just walk him a lot. Ryan? What do you mean, Ryan? Oh, Ryan Kreidler? Yeah, that's where I'm at, bro. I'm like, there's no way we're re-signing Candy. I'm pretty sure that fucking Kreidler kid's gonna come play third base. If he didn't get hurt, he'd have been called up when Candy got hurt. I'm assuming, like, if Kreidler hadn't gotten hurt and he'd been playing all season, we would have seen Ryan Kreidler get called up when Candy went down for a minute there. Rather than fucking... Or we would have seen when Cody Clemens came up, it would have been Mr. Kreidler instead. Can't wait for him to get the call up. I'm really excited on that kid. He's supposed to be like... He was part of, like, the... trio. It was like a trio of them in Double-A with Torque, Riley, and Ryan. Like, those guys were fucking killing it down there. But the guy, like, broke his hand. Or I don't remember. Like, he like destroyed his right hand or something. Like, a ball hit it. He had to get his hand repaired, and now he should be good again soon. The first wave of the Tigers' highly touted prospects have arrived. I know Mize and Manning were injured, but you still have Scuball, Torkelson, Green, and Clemens. Yeah, and then I mean, you could even say like Faedo. You could say Brisky. You could like all these guys are like highly touted prospects. Almost our entire pitching staff outside of like Elvin Rodriguez in the minors are really good young pitchers. Like for example, Brisky and Faedo are literally ready to be here, and they're pitching at a very good level. Yeah, same here, bro. And I'm the only thing with Kreidler or with Dylan or with Matt Manning is thank God it was just the shoulder and it's not Tommy John. I just wish he wouldn't have lied about when he got rehurt. Like, it's like, dude, why'd you lie about that? Like, you, like, delayed yourself by a month doing that. Yeah, Dingler will be probably... Dingler a season or two maybe still. Young catchers might take a little longer. But again, if Jake Rogers and Eric Casa are catchers next year, that's not necessarily the worst thing. 1-2 now with one away on Cordero. Yeah, Kreidler is going to be fun. He's going to be a young. He's going to be fun to watch when he gets up here. As well as that Isaac Pachenko kid. He's supposed to be really, really good. Yeah, I would say. Yeah, I would say that. I would agree, Gary. He needs like a better outpitch. Like I think Brisky, for example, has developed a third or fourth pitch. And with the development of that extra pitch, it's giving him a way to get outs. Because at the beginning of the season, you'd remember he'd get like 1-2, 0-2 very quickly on guys. Because like his first, for example, to this guy he just struck out, he can go, I think it was just it's a circle change he developed, I think. And I think he throws a circle change now to get strikeouts, and it's really good. Like his circle, like from what I'm looking at, from what I can see on his hand when he snaps down, it looks like a changeup, like a circle one anyway. Let me see, like or a three finger, I guess is what some people call it. That was fastball. 0-2. See what I mean? This guy's really like he's good for this, and then watch now he's probably gonna go sinker or he's gonna go changeup here. What's up, Curtis? I think you're right on Brisky, but still, you know. And he's probably going to go inside with a slightly high changeup. Nope. Bottom of the zone. What do you go with? I'm guessing a sinker there because that was a really nice pitch. That'll end the inning. We'll go to the top of the third. I just wanted to see what the pitch was, so I'm looking at this page here. What was the pitch? Slider. Oh, I didn't know he threw a slider. Really? Oh, he's working on a slider, too. That's awesome. Why were they upset? What were they upset about, Gary? Willie Castro, Grossman, and Baez, the officiating? Yeah, I wouldn't blame him. Umping wasn't the greatest last night. Well, really, to be fair, though, the umps have been awful against the Tigers all season. Usually, I don't really like to, complain about umping. Because it's like, yeah, one bad call is why you lost the game. Right. You sound like the football team fans that'd be like, dude, that one bad call in third quarter fucked our whole game up. We lost because of that call. You guys lost by 7 touchdowns. Okay, dude, listen. That threw our momentum off. You were down by 6 touchdowns before the penalty. Or before the bad call. What about all that game before it? Dude, the game started after the penalty, dude. Like, I don't understand the logic of, like, if you were getting hosed all game, yeah, I could see them being like, yeah, every time we got momentum, all right, yeah. If you're a Lions fan, yeah, I've seen the umps, literally. But I always throw in my caveat for Detroit teams. They're the only fan base that can say anything. Literally, of all the fan bases, but no, Lions, Detroit fans, they've just watch a game. Just go watch a game and try not and watch it and watch the officiating. It's actually fucking garbage. Do we think the Red Sox will win? Hopefully not, Victor. I'm hoping the Tigers can pull this one off tonight. You know, I'm a Tigers fan, but I have no bad blood to you guys. I'm a Patriots fan too, so. It's just, you know, I like my Tigers. Everybody, yeah, it's Detroit versus everybody. Exactly. What's up, old time Tiger? Thank you so much. Very, very kind, man. Thank you for the donation. Very kind, very kind. Thank you. How you been, my friend? Hopefully you're doing quite well. The Lions, yeah, they got fucked. Yeah, I mean, picking up a fucking pass interference that would have put the Lions all the way down at like the 30. It's like, yeah, okay. And honestly, Red Sox, I don't know. They're playing all right. We could have won yet. The Tigers could have won game 1 if our 11 hits would have been a little bit less spread out. So it's not like we're even being dominated. We're just playing like stupid, shitty, inconsistent baseball. Red Sox been doing their thing though. I mean, they've looked like they've looked for the last month. An unstoppable team. Yeah, I know, Gary. Lions fans, they're the one fan base where I always have to throw in my caveat that I don't think officiating really messes with games. Boston manufactured a run in Christopher. I mean, it was going to happen. The fact that all they got out of that inning was 1 run was really good. Because it was like 1st and 3rd with only nobody out. It was looking pretty ugly. Good take by Grossman there, I guess. 1 out here in the top of the 3rd. Castro flew out quickly to the right fielder. That'll be ball 3 to Robbie Grossman. I expect Grossman to hit a home run here in Boston, as he said that the reason he isn't hitting 60 homers a season is because of Comerica. His actual quote was, "I'd have 100 home runs the last 2 seasons if I didn't play at Comerica." And it's like, no, you wouldn't. You hit like 30 in your career before you played at Detroit, then 23 last year. I still find it hilarious that Grossman tried to blame the beginning of this season struggles at playing at Comerica. It's like, well, what about last year? You had a career year. All of your numbers were better. Every single one of them was a career year for you, Grossman. What are you talking about? Comerica Park isn't good for you. I've never, dude. He literally tried to blame his bad start at where they play. It's like, what are you fucking talking about? You literally hit 23 home runs last year, and then he hit like he hit 12 home runs at Comerica Park and 11 on the road. It's like you were literally better at Comerica Park than you were away from it last year. Both his home runs this season have come at Comerica Park. I do not understand what the fuck his logic is. It's like, what, dude? You literally have hit all your power has come at home again this year. Where are you getting the notion you can't hit at Comerica? It's just like some weird shit in your head. Anyway, 2-1 on Baez. It's like when Nick Castellanos said it and then went on to hit like 60 home runs or whatever the fuck he did. Yeah, it was one of the things where like, all right, we believe Castellanos was impacted by the stadium. Most guys that say that then leave Comerica and hit worse. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, that's expected. What, it's not easy to fucking lace doubles anymore down a fucking huge gap? I don't understand that. If I was a hitter, I'd be like, I love Comerica Park. Why? Oh, dude, if you just hit it into the gap, you get a free triple. I mean, unless you literally only want to hit home runs, I guess Comerica isn't the place for you, but it'd be so easy to hit for a high average. Outfielders got to play deep as shit. If they don't, you could just bop it over their heads. Like, it's the most frustrating, and it's a pitcher's best friend. I don't know. I would.
Pitches. He knows how to do that.
Maybe it's because I prefer the pitching art that I'm like, Comerica Park rules. What are you guys talking about? Javier Baez gets a hold of one and gone! Baez with the home run. Here he comes. Javier Baez hits a home run. Red Sox, yeah, they're a great team, Victor. Was JD hit more home runs in Detroit than in versus New York Yankees? JD, I don't think ever really had a problem with the size of Comerica Park. I don't think you never really heard Cabrera bitch about it. You never really hear Maglio, Pudge, any like. You don't hear Hall of Famers bitching about the size of Comerica Park. That's all I have to say. Typical gamer, yeah, for the wild card stuff. You didn't see Baez not sign with the Tigers because Comerica Park is too big. Aww. You know what? Like, if I was a hitter, again, I would love the idea of Comerica Park. Yeah, if you want to hit home runs, go play in Colorado or New York. Like, it's literally just go to Colorado. If you don't care about winning and you don't care about anything but hitting homers, go fucking be a Rocky. Literally, like 90% of the season, you could just jack home runs out there and just fucking not hit for average because, you know, your team's going to win, like, you know, fucking 60 games anyway. Who gives a shit? Cabrera fouls it away. It'll be 1-2. Javier Baez with a home run. His second hit of the day. He's 2 for 2. Baez heating up finally. Yeah, none can hold him. Exactly, Christopher. You have a huge bet on the Red Sox. Should I cash out? I mean, do what you think is safe. You know what's hilarious? The fact that nobody wants to say it, but ever since they brought out that stupid goddamn championship belt, their offense has been way better. Let's just be honest. I'm sure you could chart pre-belt and post-belt offense, and I'm 90% better. Our average is way up. Our home runs are up. Our doubles are up. And I really hate that. But I also really like that we have something stupid like this now, because I think it's a good thing for chemistry building. Ah, fucking Christ. He's simultaneously the worst player and just. Well, they also had they also got yelled. They had the players only meeting, brought out the championship belt, and now things are starting to look better on the offense. Can we still make the playoffs? I don't know. Boston's at 37 and like 31, and I think they're the last seed in the playoffs right now. It'll be a tough fucking uphill battle. I'm more concerned about 500 or better, which has kind of more been my aim since the season started. The playoffs, to me, were always kind of like a maybe. If everything goes perfect. And let me be the first to tell you, nothing this season has gone good. It's been a rough season for a Tigers fan. Injuries, underperformance, injuries, some more injuries, some more underperforming, and just bad luck. I don't know. This has just been an unlucky season for the Tigers. In order to have made the playoffs, again, we needed a lot of luck, and we didn't get the luck. Is it? Yeah, it's too early, Victor. What's up, Blue? Hey, there we go, Blue. We're doing things, you know? Not being mean, I know that the injury is hurt, but what do the Tigers fans expect? Y'all are here. Yeah, exactly. Typical gamer. I've been trying to temper expectations, but I also feel like I've been raising them because I've said, yeah, maybe the playoffs could happen, but we would need a lot to happen. Like, we would have needed another team to get the kind of injury bug that we got, as shitty as that is to say. We needed someone else to get this, but it was us this year. We got picked. The injury bug just went right through our fucking team. It seems to have gone away, knock on wood, and we're getting healthy, so it's over with. I think the bad part is over with. We just got to get healthy now. Which is, by the way, this is once per season, one team. This always happens. It's usually never the same team again. I think last year the St. Louis Cardinals got completely fucked. A lot of people thought that after many years record. Yeah, no, I get that swag. Yeah, but yeah, I understand. Yeah, like last year led people to think like, oh, we should be a playoff team last year. It's like, no, we're on the quest for 500 right now. 500 first, and then think of the playoffs. That's where I've kind of been at mentally. It's like playoffs, that'd be a nice dream. A lot of bad shit has to happen to other teams for that to happen. But playoffs, even a game or two above 500, is still doable, I think. Again, injuries. Injuries. Hopefully, no more happen and we just get healthy. Because again, all of my predictions are, well, if as long as we don't get hurt. I also agree, typical gamer. Any Tigers fan that it blames Alavila for the state of the team right now is kind of an idiot as well. See, no, I don't. Typical gamer. No Tigers fans are blaming Alavila or AJ Hinch or the coaching staff. They have decided that the underperforming and injuries are all the fault of Alavila, and it's very confusing. We're the only fan base, I think, that would look at a team that's underperforming on all metrics and be like, it's the goddamn general manager's fault. It's like, well, I mean, he doesn't coach the team. He kind of just like, he's scouting right now, trying to build up for the draft. That's what he's been doing for like 3-4 months right now. You know, the draft is coming up. So he's been kind of busy doing other things. He doesn't fucking manage the day-to-day of the operations here. The way the team is playing right now, typical gamer, I disagree. It's 100% on AJ Hinch and his coaching staff. They should be better than this. But guess what? The coaching staff has not done that for them. That's not Alavila's fault. That might be tough to hear because we really like AJ Hinch and we don't want him to leave, so Detroit media is being very easy gloves on this fucking guy. But like, he hasn't fired his despondent hitting coach. He seems to make the wrong call-ups. He's fucking kind of bad with pitching management. So it's like, what are we doing here? Like, for example, an example of him being bad with pitching management is the way that he managed Matt Manning, Casey Mize, and Tarek Skubal. Tarek Skubal last season was the only guy who was allowed to throw into 100 pitches. They'd let Tarek go longer into games. They kind of didn't baby Tarek Skubal in the way that they babied Matt Manning and especially Casey Mize. Please tell me who, since they take the training wheels off Casey Mize, Matt Manning, and Tarek Skubal. Tarek Skubal, no problems. Matt Manning, take the training wheels off, he's got shoulder problems. Casey Mize, take the training wheels off, dude fucking blows out his elbow. I wonder, boy, that seems like they made the wrong decision on how to manage Casey Mize and Matt Manning. You notice they let guys like Bob Risky and Fido throw around 100 pitches now? You think that's by coincidence, or do you think they learned their lesson with Manning and Mize? I know they pull them around the 5th or 6th inning, but check out their pitch counts when they get pulled. It's always 80-plus pitches. And, you know, that's probably a good time to pull them.
I would have liked to have seen maybe one day where they're wearing the traditional unis, but I think it's great.
It's like, it's one of them things I'm like, oh, dude, they're... Like, and I think Federer is also part of the reason they're pitching being stretched out a little longer than what AJ was doing last year. That was stupid. That was a bad plan with, but again, I don't know if I even blame Chris Ilitch. I don't really blame anybody. Injuries kind of ruined this season. We don't really know what this season could have been if everybody didn't get hurt. And that's the only way people can be honest about it. It's like, who's to blame? Nobody. In all honesty, if you're being very honest, this is a mulligan season. You go, damn it, this season, fucking punt it. Like, what are you supposed to take away from this? Wow, there's a lot of injuries last year. That's the only thing I could take away from this season. You know what I mean? Like, at least we got to see who could work at this level. You can take away that Fido could work at this level. Brisky can work at this level. You've seen the development of Lang. You know, like, you can look at small things and be like, all right, we got some things working for next season. But it sucks that we're not going to really probably have the greatest, like, run this year. You know, it's like, god damn it. And the thing is everybody would want something to blame because this was supposed to be a bit better of a season for us as fans. But again, there's no one really to blame, you know? Like, maybe the fat athletic trainer. Like, if there's a culprit, I guess he's the boogeyman of the season. I don't, even him, that's not really his fault that fucking guys are breaking down. Unless he's, like, anti-stretching and, like, telling them bad advice. Like, I you know what I mean? Like, what? Which I hope he's not doing. Would be hilarious. Anyway, it's 1-2 on Devers now. Bro, underperforming is coaching. I mean, that's kind of the coach's job to get the players to perform. And if they're underperforming, that means they're being undercoached. What's up, Daniel? That's why I kind of lean on it's certainly not Avila's fault the underperforming is happening. Now, again, if you want to say that Avila should be considered for firing because dude can't fucking find a pro level bat, all right, that's a discussion. That's a lot better than whatever the fuck people have been telling me he should be fired for this season. That's an actual criticism. That's like constructive criticism on Al. That's actually like a good reason. Not, well, he made a bad trade when he was a new GM. Okay. He's made good trades too. Been a great drafter for pitching. What a play by Riley Green in center field. Could be a myriad of things. Yeah, see, like, I personally do think that Avila could be axed because, again, when we call these young hitters up, none of them perform. Like, minus, like, Green and a couple other guys. Like, none of our young hitters have performed. But again, we haven't really been able to see guys like Dingler, guys like Isaac Pachenko, guys like, you know what I mean? Like, there's a few more guys that we could see that could possibly reverse that kind of reputation that Avila has. He clearly knows pitching. Like, I mean, give Al the kudos, the credit where it's due. I mean, compared to Dave Dombrowski, can you imagine if we'd had this bullpen back on our good teams? Holy shit. We'd have won every World Series from 2010 to 2015 with this exact bullpen. We would have been unbeatable, like back in the day. So, like, clearly, like, Dave is like the opposite of like, Dave and Al are opposite, it feels like, whereas, like, Al can build a really good pitching staff for whatever fucking reason. He can't find competent hitting. I don't know what it is. I would say a disproportionate amount of the pitchers the Tigers have hit. BBQ, you have to at least give him credit. Most teams don't hit on the number of pitchers the Tigers have hit on from drafting and, like, trading prospects. That's an actual insane number that Al's hit on. Like, even, like, imagine if Job and Madden both make it to the majors. Like, dude, that's crazy. That'd be like fucking 13 pitchers this dude's fucking put through, like, picked up and then put through to the majors. That's hard to, like, just hand wave away as, oh, that's just lucky. Like, not really. That denotes a serious talent in finding pitching arms. Yeah, I mean, because they're all like fucking 22. This isn't like football when you draft a guy, he's immediately ready to go. No, this is a different game. We're drafting dudes at like 18 years old and shit. Riley Green was drafted 3 years ago, and we're just now seeing him make his debut. Like, that's how baseball works. Of course it's going to... Baseball is an immediate. There is no immediacy in baseball. Unless you sign, like, a fucking international prospect that's, like, 25. Even then, he's probably going to struggle a little bit. 1-1 to Green. Yeah, you can point to his international signings that haven't been the greatest, but again, we sign a lot of young, like, Latin players. So we're still waiting to see guys like Campos, like Pater. You know what I mean? Hey, Riley Green's going to beat that out. I'm sure they'll rule that a hit because it's going to be deemed extra effort, so Riley Green picks himself up a little infield single. I do agree with that. But again, I think that has a lot to do with Al isn't the greatest hitting evaluator. I don't think he evaluates hitting talent very good. And that's something I think he could be fired over. I don't know if he's the best at reading medical scouting reports either. I think he isn't the greatest with like figuring out like what players might get hurt, because like I don't know. It might be Victor. Hopefully the Tigers win. Hey, what's up, Braves fan? No, dude, you don't need to say sorry. I don't hold grudges on people. Yeah, exactly. We lost our entire pitching staff, and we're still pitching very good, Troy. I think people underestimate that. It's like, yeah, I mean, you can kind of hand wave off the pitching staff, but like you have to at least consider the fact that the oh no, Riley almost got doubled up. He like must have misseen that ball off the bat or something. Riley really probably thought that ball was getting to the gap, or he didn't know Jackie Bradley Jr. was that faster. What happened there? One away though. Torkelson flies out, and he was able to get back to the base. What does the H stand for next to the hits? Hit what? R stands for runs, H stands for hits, and E stands for errors. If that makes sense. If there's an H, that just means that it was ruled a hit, not an error. Something, probably Riley Green's hit was ruled a hit, not an error. Oh, no. And Scope. No, Candelario. Hey, Candy almost grounded into another double play, but he was able to beat that one out. Yeah, Candy almost back-to-back double plays. Doing his thing. You know what's crazy is how fast Riley Green is, and the fact that we haven't yet tried. I don't think we once sent him to steal. Like, why hasn't he stolen yet? Is Vasquez too good to steal on? Is that the problem? I thought Riley was fast. I thought that's the reason we got him. I mean, he's very quick in the outfield. Maybe he runs the bases super slow. None of Detroit's GMs have been successful in the international market, but at least Al has made the necessary moves to improve the analytics department, which might change their luck. Yeah, I mean, he's making decent moves. Plus, like, they're getting a lot better with the Latin American signings, especially with guys like Miggy. Kind of like is like the face of the team. I don't know. Yeah, they could be better with that. I kind of want them to be. I think we should be a pipeline to like Latin American baseball players. But I don't know why we aren't. Yeah, I don't know what it is, bro. I don't know why we don't run more. Like, I know 90% of this team is too fucking slow. But like, Baez, Green, and Castro should be stealing often, and when Hill's in, he should be stealing often. I'd have been running Green. He'd have been fucking on the... He'd have like 4... I'd have been like, dude, you can run whenever you feel like you can run. I'm not even going to tell you when. Not used to base runners. Yeah, but he was a coach in Houston. Scope strikes out. I'm so glad Derek Candelario and Scope helped out that inning again. Just like last time, a strikeout and a double play, and an almost double play. What a great contribution from Candelario and Scope this afternoon, the veterans on the team. I'm sure Baez Baez is 2 for 2 with a homer and a double. Okay, well the other veteran Miggy is 2 for 2 with an RBI. All right, well. Anyway, Baez has us up 2-1. Well, that was in the third inning. Bottom of the fourth coming up anyway. Bottom four, Tigers lead 2-1 thanks to Baez and Cabrera. Martinez, Bogarts, and Verdugo. Martinez, Bogarts, and Verdugo. Oh, he had a triple? Hell yeah. Yeah, Derek Hill's fast. I don't know why they didn't steal with him. Daz Cameron should be stealing when he was on base. Did you guys hear that Chris Fetter doesn't want to take the job at Michigan? So that's always good, right? No more super worries. Hey, Michael Pineda's pitching in Toledo tonight, so that's good. You know what would be hilarious is if Javier Baez went for the cycle tonight. I don't know, Daniel. We'll see. Hopefully he comes back and he's so good that we have to play him. We're going to need at least 4 to 5 runs to win this. Yeah, I would say so. Did we all just like simultaneously just think of like, holy shit, Baez could hit for the cycle tonight, a double and a single? You know what'll happen? This motherfucker is going to come up and hit a double next time, and then his next at-bat, he's going to be like, all right, all I need is a single. All I need is a single. He's going to fucking crack a home run, and he's going to be pissed off. He's just going to stand at first and be like, can I just stay here? I don't want a home run. I just want a single. I hope Javi gets a cycle. That'd help him out. And this is probably going to help him break out of his... I just hope he's out of his goddamn slump, dude. Yeah, Sean, I'm over these guys. I'm starting to get tired of them. But yeah, it is Christopher. Is that 349? I think, yeah, I think so. Maybe even 350. 30-50. Here's JD Martinez. JD needs to grow his beard out. Hide a little bit of that extra chin he's got going. Sheesh, he's coming. That was a bad call. 1-1. JD looking, you know what I just realized? JD Martinez got fattish, or, well, you know, a little chunky. Candy has been good. I don't know. Candy has not played really even the best defense. He hasn't really hit at all since he's been back. I don't know. Maybe he'll turn it back on. Hell yeah, Braves. Really a shame how Candy fell off because he was a pretty good hitter for a year or two. I mean, he was good last year. I don't know what the hell happened to him. Like, and what's crazy is I wonder if it's the pressure of the contract season. Because, like, he's literally due up for a massive... Like, this is... I believe this is his contract year. Like, his first big contract. And he's just completely shit the bed. It's like, yo, Candy, you're going to have to do a year prove-it thing. Nobody's going to pay you that kind of money that you're hoping you were going to get. Oh, the Red Wings won Rookie of the Year. All right. Sounds like Detroit's in a good spot. That's what I mean, bro. It's like he's like way better than what he's been playing. Oh, is that the Mulder Cup or whatever you call it? The Maldini Cup or whatever the fuck you fucking said it was? The Mad Hatter's Cup? Mo Lester Cider? Oh, the Calder Cup. Okay. Calder Cup. Would it be a sin if someone took a shit in the top of the Stanley Cup and no one's seen it?
Don't see as many pitchers going down there. They're more upstairs these days. Yep.
Like what? I thought it was just a weird looking toilet. The other sports you can't. Not if no one sees it. That's what I thought too. Steamer Cup? Yeah. I'm sure it would be better than the cup version that it is right now. That thing stinks. It's all big and shit. Why not just have a normal sized trophy? 2-1, but no, it's got to be stupid and gaudy like everything else in hockey. Look, we have a giant thing that's inconvenient. Everyone else has something that you could fit like this in your hands or hold up like this. But we have this fucking monstrosity because we're different and quirky. We're the white girl of sports. Yeah, we know, hockey. We play in the cold. We're quirky and weird. Yeah, we know, hockey. Yeah. We like to fight in our sport. Ooh, okay. Yeah, you guys are different. We wear sweaters when we play. I get it. I get it. You guys are the weird ones. Ooh. And that was a bad play by Javi, man. Sometimes he just does dumb shit like that on defense. Kenny needs to take his walks and not try to and hit his way back all at once. Yeah, exactly, Sean. He needs to just take what's there. I think he's trying to hit home runs, Sean. I'm going to be honest with you. I think Candy's really trying to be a home run guy. Here's Verdugo with 1 on and 1 out in the bottom of the fourth. Tigers lead 2-1. With Verdugo up, there could be a chance at a double play. Who? Javier Baez? Yeah, he's the true duality of baseball. 1 minute he'll have you going, man, what the fuck was that? And then the second later, literally like a second later, man, that was one of the greatest things I've ever seen a player do. He's like the most like dual baseball, like he's the duality of man in baseball. It's you get the best and worst of Javi in like a 5-minute stretch. And it's fascinating to watch. Let me tell you, I don't mind having him because, again, I do think he's like a spark plug player, and he really actually gets things going for teams. But boy, does he make some interesting decisions sometimes. And it's never like, and it's hard to get mad at the guy because it's never seems like he makes the decision out of anything other than really wanting to make the play, and sometimes it just misfires. Like, it's not out of, like, just trying to be bad. You don't think, it's never on purpose, you think, with Javi. You're never like, oh, he's playing bad on purpose. It's like, what did he just do? It's all, like, hustle errors and shit like that he makes. It's like, I can't get mad at it. The only time he gets booed and shit is when he starts, like, walking out things to first base that he could have beat out by running. Yeah, he tries way too hard. Yeah, I think that's what it is, bro. Like I said, I think it's a bunch of, like, over-effort errors. Like, he's over-hustling, and he's, like, committing stupid errors from it. It's a small sense of hero ball too. He always wants to be the hero and make the big play and, you know, save the team, and it's like, dude, just you don't have to be the hero every time. But he hears that and he goes, yes, I do. It's admirable. It really truly is. I love like he really does love the baseball players. Damn, Isak Perez is doing pretty good. I mean, home runs, sure, but we already knew he could hit home runs. That wasn't ever the issue with Isak Paredes. The issue with Isak Paredes is he's hitting 181. Do you see the problem there? It's the same, and you know what he does when he doesn't hit the ball? He strikes out like every at-bat. That's the major problem with Mr. Paredes. God damn it, dude. I hate the shift so much. Hey, Pineda didn't do too bad. Hopefully he'll be back. I think that's what it is, Sean. It's just hero ball bullshit that he's obsessed with doing. Now it'll be first and second with 1 out, and so it's 2 on, 1 away. Here's Trevor's story. Here's my Matt Shepard analysis of Trevor's story. Hey, Kirk, did you know that Trevor's last name isn't actually about a book? That's just his actual last name. It's not Trevor Story.
Kind of a similar situation. Again, the only defender on the left side was Jamer Candelario. And he was
That's my Matt Shepard analysis
he did the same thing.
of Trevor Story.
Jamer flipped it over to second base. And
Just a weird statement that is it feels very obvious.
myself all the time.
Yeah, I got one. Yeah, I got it, Troy.
Baseball fans at home are wondering the same thing. If you're going to shift, why aren't you pitching so that
His last name is actually spelled just like a storybook. S-T-O-R-Y. And when you read something, you read a story.
right side you pitch him away?
Here's the story on Trevor's Story. There's a Matt Shepard thing for you.
It's 1-1 to Trevor Story.
Do you hate it?
Change up right there, getting him out front. And I like that pitch in that situation because
They just keep saying the same fucking stupid. I hate. No, I don't hate Matt Shepard. I think he's fun to make fun of.
possibly put this game in Boston's favor with a swing. So he's looking to drive the ball hard, and you pull a string. I mean,
Yeah, you guys need to win. Hopefully, you guys take the W. Shake the division up a little bit. Uh-oh. Well, it's 4-2. And add a new page to the story. There's Matt Shepard. There we go. That was a good Shepard. It's 4-2. Red Sox lead after the homer by Story. Yeah, well, Baez's error, the shift, and now this.
slider, but it stays out over the middle.
Womp womp.
Doesn't get it away. Right there, that upper launch angle swing.
Yeah, everyone keep defending the shift though and tell me it's a good thing. Mario and Pemba is great, but he's also, it was like the worst thing that could have ever happened to us. Because now we think Matt Shepard, who really isn't that bad, like, we just compare him completely, like, we just completely forgot about, like, I don't know, like, we got spoiled by Mario and Pemba. I think that's what it is, and Matt Shepard kind of sounds like a scuffed version of him, and it's like, it just doesn't work. But then I see other teams talking shit about Matt Shepard, and I'm like, he's really that bad, huh? Yeah, he probably hit it out of the park, Kenny. It's pretty easy to hit balls out of Fenway if you hit them up over the monster. I think it's only like 350, 360 to actually like clear the stadium wall. It's not crazy deep to hit a home run at Fenway. It's actually a surprisingly short distance. Like, you'd think it'd be like a lot longer with the giant wall, but it's just not. Let me see something. I want to look that up. Just so I know the exact Fenway Park dimensions. Yeah, it's only 348 down the line, like over the monster. See what I mean? Like, that's not like a ridiculous home run. I don't mind Shep. He's got a good broadcasting voice, but yeah, he's got a great voice. He sounds almost just like Mario and Pemba. Yeah, I don't like Gibson either. I like when Morris is in there because he'll be kind of critical of the team. But then Shepard doesn't fucking let it happen. He's like, yeah, but they're trying. It's like, fuck you, Matt. Let Jack cook. That kid just took that ball from his sister. What an absolute beast. And they'll get the strikeout 2 away. Down goes Cordero. Now up is Vasquez. Who? Gibby's doing the best he can? Yeah, I mean, yeah, probably with Gibson. Yeah, it's not going good right now, Braves Nation. It's not going good for either of us. You guys are down. We're down. That's because he's got Parkinson's, Brobico. Yeah, Morris don't get... Yeah, exactly, Sean. Shep's livelihood depends on not getting fired. Well, he also does like 800 other things for Bally, though, so... I think he's like the voice of EMU football, and... I should get try to get a job with the Tigers after I get my master's degree in English and creative writing, and be like, let me join your guys' motherfucking telemarketing department or the tele department, or let me work with Dan Dickerson so I can be his replacement. And then I start working with Dickerson, and then I get to be the radio guy. You know how cool that would be for me? That's literally my dream job, is to do what Dan Dickerson gets to do. Like, if that was my job, I'd be like, oh, dude, I just won the lottery. Be like, are you kidding? I couldn't look like complete dog shit 90%. That's probably gone too. Nope, that'll be off the top of the wall. So it stays in the park, so that's good. We get a break on that one. It'll be a double for Vasquez. Now up is Bradley with 2 away and a runner at second. Bottom of the 4th. Red Sox lead 4-2. We'll do smoke that one. If I was getting paid, I'd be having media notes and shit that I'd be looking up. I'd be telling you stories about each one of these guys as they're batting. Yeah, I mean, he's not bad. Brisky isn't a bad young pitcher. He's just got a few things to still work on. Like I said, he's him and Fido could have been in AAA this year and benefited majorly from it. But, you know, they had to answer the call kind of like Manning did last year. That should be the 3rd out of the inning. Get Bradley Jr. to sky it to center field, and the inning ends. Good pitch. But I'll be honest, you probably don't want to actually throw that pitch to a competent lefty who you actually don't really want to throw that pitch right there to a lefty. I'll be honest, though it performed because it's Jackie Bradley Jr. and he's not the most dangerous hitter. Had that been almost anyone else in their lineup, that's a very easy home run for a lefty right there. If it would have been right here, 100%, here, very easy for them to pop it out. That spot, like if you see the way they swing, it would have been like, foomp. They did rifle that shit right down the right field line. Their garbage-ass swings always are designed for the low ball. Willie Castro, Grossman, and Baez, 9-1-2 for Detroit. They trail 4-2. Let's see if they can get some runs back here in the top of the 5th. 4-2 Red Sox. How we doing on likes? Like 13? Holy shit, we're at 24? Hell yeah. Thank you guys so much. Very kind, very kind. I was 10 years old the last time Tigers won the World Series, so I like to hear Gibby or Jack or Dan. Yeah, Dan's pretty good, too. I don't mind Dan Petrie. Also, Simo might have, I think, a future in at least analysis. Maybe he might be play-by. I don't know if he's play-by-play material, but Simo seems to have a future doing that, too. I mean, the obvious move is to just like, it's almost like Bally Sports Detroit thinks like Detroit fans wouldn't want Mario and Rod back. It's like, you could just bring them back. We don't care that they got into a fight. We actually like them more for doing that. Like, you completely misread the Detroit audience. They could have just kept them. Detroit fans would have been like, this is even better now. This is great. We know they hate each other, and now they have to try to do games together. This is going to be hilarious. Especially now that you can just, like, kind of put them in separate rooms, and they can still basically be, like, live together. Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't asked at least one of them back, especially Mario and Pemba. Like, Mario and Pemba was, like, hand-picked to replace, like I'm pretty sure Mario and Pemba was, like, one of Ernie Harwell's like choices for replacement of him. And it's like, well, why the fuck aren't we like kind of honoring that at all? we just gave up on the guy. One bad mistake.
Couldn't hold up. It's 1-1.
Mario got canceled for getting in a fight. What kind of soft world we live in these days. Can't even beat up you can't even choke a man over a chair without getting fired. Or canceled, as the left says. Poor Italian American man lost his job because of that shit. Discrimination at its finest. It's like, man, did you just say he couldn't choke a man with his tie? Yeah, I think that happened in the fight. Somebody choked somebody with a tie. Another guy shoved another man. It was no reason anyone should have been fired. Maybe a stern talking to.
Get through this inning. Keep the lead. Wouldn't be surprised if Alex Cora gets somebody up and throwing.
Hell, in my made-up time period in my head, they used to let people choke each other with ties.
And now a message from Carshield.
Do you hate saving money? No.
You must hate saving money.
I don't hate saving money. Then you gotta call CarShield now, Nathan.
Before a breakdown.
You know what? You gotta get right.
You know what's funny about the Akil Baddoo and Riley Green commercial? I don't think anybody had ever noticed that Riley Green is in the back seat of the car in that commercial. I think it's one of the most like hidden things ever. And Pemba was soft. He should have taken it like a man. Yeah, he should have. I liked Rod Allen. Yeah, and but like, yeah, the try hard shit probably, yeah, exactly, Sonatos. It got under Mario's skin one too many times. And to be fair, toward the end they were getting kind of chippy with each other. When you go back and listen to Mario and Rod compilations of them not getting along, it's like, oh, how did I not notice this? They were that good at calling baseball. It completely would go over my head. It's somewhat fascinating how much they actually kind of chipped at each other. Or would steamroll over the other one's idea. It's just like... Knowing what eventually happened, it's like, oh, hey. 3-1. But again, man, did it work out well. When they were working, when it was actually going well and they weren't trying to fucking fight each other. Shoo. Man, that was a great duo of broadcasters. Dude, that O'Neal Cruz guy is a fucking cheat code. Did you guys hear about O'Neal Cruz? Hey, there we go. Grossman walks. There we go. Hey, we haven't said that a lot this year. Said that a lot last year. Grossman walks. It brings up Javier Baez, who's 2 for 2 this afternoon. More than like, yeah, Sean, I know. The chair was the. No, what, Kenny? You don't get no bitches. Oh.
Distance of his second at bat. 390 feet, just into that corner I was talking about.
Yeah, they were really good with each other. They were really good. No one seen that shit coming. Oh, you didn't know? You don't know about Cruz? O'Neal Cruz yesterday, hit a ball like 112 miles an hour. Had a sprint between base speed of like 31.7. What else is that crazy bat? Threw a ball 97 miles an hour from the shortstop to first base position. He's a 6'7" monster. And he just had to hit another ball 111 miles an hour. They can't be serious putting these guys out there. Just suck it up and bring back Mario. Yeah, just get Mario at the very least. Just go get him. We all like Mario. You can put him with just about anybody. Probably Monroe would work just fine. Unless he doesn't like Mario, I guess. They'd all like Mario more than Shepard. That's for goddamn sure. Shepard's just way too much of a fanboy. That's the biggest problem with Shepard. Like, Shepard's, when he's not, like, being a fucking... He's, like, a huge Tigers fan. And I think that's the biggest problem. Like, if you hear him do other sports, it's way better. It almost doesn't make sense with Matt Shepard. He's solid. Everything else except the Tigers games, dude. And I think the problem with Shepard... I think it's worse than that, Sonatos. Like, you know all them bobbleheads and all those collectibles and... No, I know, I get that, Sonatos, but, like, I genuinely think the problem with Shepard, he's like a me fan. Where, like he probably has posters on his fucking wall of the guys. Like somehow he's like a super fan that, like, really got his shit together and didn't fall into weird super fandom. And now he gets to be the voice of the team. It's just like, how did that guy become the voice of the team? Yeah, Mario, whereas Mario probably was a biggest fan, but I don't think he is anywhere near the kind of fan Shepard is. Like, if the Tigers were to fire Shepard, he'd still be their #1 fan. Like, he'd still be like, that's okay. I'll do other things. Paredes has a 3-homer night. Cool, he's still hitting 190. Yeah, that's all. I think that's the biggest problem with Shepard, and you can hear it when he's talking about him. You're like, oh, he's such a super fan. It's so weird. Well, you want Paredes and his 180 average in the lineup? Hell yeah. I thought so too. I hate when people talk about Paredes. They're like, wow, Paredes has 3 home runs. Yeah, he's also struck out probably 70 times this season already. Who gives a fuck? Like, he has not been fixed. Everyone's like, dude, they fixed Paredes. He's hitting 180. And I think he's like second in baseball with strikeouts. Sounds like he's the same fucking guy when we had him. What, are you surprised that Isaac Paredes can hit home runs? Really? You're surprised? I'm not. That's all he could do when he was in Detroit. He struck out or hit a home run. You remember that, right? Like, God, I hate that fucking... I don't know. I hate when people try to be like, we made a mistake trading a guy who struck out 90% of his at-bats. No, he didn't. He's below average defensively, fucking below average at the plate, and has decent pop. And nothing's changed while he's in Tampa Bay. Wow. Neither. They both suck. I don't want either of them. Yeah, he's got 5 whole home runs. That's crazy. We really missed out on trading him. Yeah, and he had 2 home runs with the Rays before tonight. So he fucking quadrupled his career total. Dude, we should have kept Isaac Paredes. He's really good, actually. He's not a bust. Yeah, he's a bust, you guys. Like, there's nothing positive about Isaac Paredes. You can't tell me anything that, like, isn't true that I already knew about him. What, he can hit home runs? Yeah, that was the only thing good about him, is he had good pop. Yeah, Jeff, and he struck out every other at-bat with us in the majors. So, awesome. I mean, yeah, we should have definitely kept that guy. He'd be killing it with us striking out every at-bat. He'd fit right in, actually, with his 180 average. You guys are right. We should have kept him. No, he's not even a clone. He literally doesn't do anything. He's a detriment if he plays for them that day. Minus today, he's a detriment every day he's in the lineup. Today is the first time, I think since he played us, that he's done anything, by the way. He hit 2 home runs against us and hasn't done shit ever since. How long ago did we play the Rays? Because this is the first time he's done anything since then. Just so you're well aware of how little he's done for the Rays. He had 2 home runs against us, and he has 5 now because he hit 3 tonight. Yeah, Miggy's awesome. Come on, Haas. Hey, Haas makes it 5-3 or 4-3. Good job by Eric Haas getting a base hit. They're probably about to pull Hill, I would imagine. Tigers are starting to kind of hit him a little bit, and I think he's at like 85 or 95 pitches. Yeah, it's nice to see. I'm starting to think Haas should be playing more. Kenny, I'm timing you out, dude. Can you stop talking about fucking Isaac Paredes? You know he's not on the Tigers and it doesn't play in this game. And hits 180, so I really, Kenny, don't give a fuck that he has, 8 home runs. Oh, I'm sorry, Kenny. I stand corrected. Maybe we should trade back. We should go get him back. Fucking retard. I'm being mean to you now, Kenny, because I literally don't give a fuck about Isaac Paredes. In your fantasy land, you go trade for him back, Kenny. You go get it, Kenny, you fucking idiot. We should also go trade for Brendan Bosch back. We should only sign shitty players who hit under 200. That's the solution for this team. A guy who strikes out every single at bat. Fucking dipshit. Ugh. In fact, you're so fucking stupid, dude. That was such a bad suggestion. That I feel really stupid having heard that. You need to go in timeout for a while. Ugh, that was annoying. Dude just kept talking about Isaac Paredes. He's like, Isaac Paredes did this. Isaac Paredes. Isaac Paredes. Like, I don't give a fuck about some Rays player, dude. Like, I give so little of a fuck about some guy on the Rays. I don't know why you keep bringing him up. Why? Because he played here for fucking once? I don't give a fuck. Are you going to tell me what Schreiber's doing with Boston every time he pitches? You going to tell me that CJ Cron's doing is hitting the ball every time with Colorado? Holy fuck. You going to tell me every time Castellanos hits a home run or has a single or some shit? Because I don't really give a fuck about what former players do. I'm going to be very honest with you. You going to tell me every time Avisel Garcia has a fucking bowel movement? Do I have to hear about fucking Cespedes and whatever bullshit ass league he's playing in? Like, Jesus Christ, I don't give a fuck about former Tigers. They're not on the team, but goodbye, loser. I hope you lose every game going forward. I don't give a shit about them. Yeah, I know, Max, I don't give a fuck. Like, who cares? He's hitting 180 on the season, and he strikes out every at-bat. Wow. Why doesn't anyone tell me when, like, random players have, like, good numbers? Like, am I supposed to give a flying fuck because he played for Detroit? Like, I'm genuinely curious. Like, am I supposed to care? Does it mean more or something? Like, I don't give a shit about random player stats across the league. It's good for him, I guess. I guess I don't know. I don't really know how I'm supposed to respond to that. Oh, that's cool, I guess. I don't know why I've been told this 6 times that Paredes is having a good game. I don't give a fuck about the Rays. I'll be perfectly honest with you. I don't think that there should be a team in Tampa Bay. But I mean, I guess if we're going to talk about the Rays, that's what we should talk about. They shouldn't have a team. But I don't. I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't, like, no one's ever told me, like, so-and-so has a 2-homer game today. Holy shit. Yeah, he's hitting 180, Sean, and they're, like, trying to make it sound like we shouldn't have traded him. It's like, what are you talking about? What, you wanted to keep Isak fucking Paredes all of a sudden? No, you don't. Fucking idiot. Anyway, nice play by Riley Green to 1 away. Duran flies out to center field. Riley Green's made a couple nice plays out in center tonight. Anyway, let's drop that subject. This shit gets me heated. I'm just annoyed. Every time a former Tiger does good, I gotta hear about it from like fucking 20 different people. It's like, I don't really give a fuck, you guys. A lot of former Tigers are fucking awful. It's just like when Matt Joyce used to do good. People used to always be like, you know, Matt Joyce had a fucking single today. Yeah, he's hitting 100. Why do I give a shit? Yeah, but he's really good, dude. No, he's not. He's hitting 100. I don't know why the Rays are playing that fucking loser. Well, because he's good, dude. The only player I've ever regretted losing is like fucking Carlos Pena. Where it's like, damn, I wish he would have did that in Detroit. I don't give a shit if we lose. Nick Castellanos is a crybaby. And couldn't hit home runs at Comerica, so that one was whatever. His grievances were legitimate. He's just not strong enough to hit at Comerica Park. Yeah, I mean, like, I hope good for. I mean, if the Rays get a guy who can hit, maybe if they can get him to hit 230, 250, that's be pretty great. But the odds are Paredes isn't that great of a major league hitter. I mean, he's always had like the major home run potential. That was something we all kind of knew, you know. With Paredes, I think that was kind of always the scouting on Paredes is unreal power ability. Like, if he gets a hold of it, he can jack the fucking ball. And I'm glad to see he's having some success with it, but it's like he strikes out a lot. His defense is sometimes sloppy. Like, you're fine, dude. It's just like you like right as I was talking about, I don't want to hear about it. You're like he has 8. It's like, who gives a shit, dude? That's how little I know about Isak Paredes. I looked up his average. It said 181. I went, wow, that sucks. Anyway, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. 4-3 Red Sox lead. What's up, Boston Sports Report? Yeah, like I said, if they can fix him, good for them. But like, he's got a lot of things to fix with the strikeout problems. That's my biggest issue with Paredes. If the Rays fix him, good for them. They're good at fixing prospects. We couldn't fucking fix him though, so maybe they can. Meadows, if he could stay fucking healthy, he'd probably be good. Dude literally got sick, got a fucking ear infection, got vertigo, and now he's got COVID. That dude, his immune system is a major L. And you know he's one of them dudes that are like, I got natural immunity to everything. And he's fucking, he's just taking L after L after L after L on his immune system. It's like, nice, bro. Great immune system you got there. Yeah, exactly, Sean. I mean, again, the thing with Paredes, he's always going to be a good power guy. Like, he's got tremendous pop in his bat. And it's cool to see he's like getting a chance to show that pop, but he's not what we need. Like, nowhere near. We don't need more fucking infielders. Hey, good job by Brisky to get the out there. Oh wow, he just pitched the through the 5th. Hinch said today that he wants his pitchers to go longer, so he wants them to kind of push. I don't know. I don't see Brisky going 90 past 93 though. Yeah, because of the shift, Troy. The shift has killed offensive baseball. So we're kind of like dealing with the fallout from that. So. Yeah, we traded Paredes. Yeah, we did. Yeah, and he's hitting... would you like to know his average, Ghost? Before I time you out, because I think you're fucking around now. Like, are you aware he sucks? Like, who would you rather have than him? And I guarantee you, anybody in our lineup is hitting better than him. No, take a shot at what his average is. I'm pretty sure Paredes has a 180 average, and he's struck out every at-bat he doesn't get a hit. Do you really want that in the fucking lineup? Yeah, it's 250 after today because he has 3 hits. It's lower than what you think it is. You guys are falling for the... I don't understand this. Suddenly everybody wants Isaac Paredes back? For what? Because he hit 3 home runs? Wow. That's crazy. You know, he struck out 5 times in a game recently. I literally seen the box score. It said 5 Ks. Like, do you want... That's what you want in the lineup? A guy who struck out 5 times? I mean, that's cool. I mean, we have a better version of that in Javier Baez. I hope you're all, like, genuinely aware of that.
I like the fact that he bounced back after the inning. The one that bothers me more than anything is why do we pitch a guy away? We're talking about...
Do you want to know what Isaac Paredes' ceiling would be? It would at best be, like, a bad version of Javier Baez. That's what you guys are, like, suddenly, like, hard as diamonds for. It's fucking weird. You guys can fantasize about your strikeout king, fucking garbage player Isaac Paredes. All you want. That's fucking, it's gross.
Spencer Torkelson leads off the Tigers 6th. Then it'll be Jamer Candelario and Jonathan Scope. In a wall-side windows pitching change, Boston turns to Ryan Brazier here in the 6th.
Ryan Brazier been with
Baez.
for a while now. He's got postseason experience. He's a fastball guy for...
I don't fall for recency bias like a bunch of retards.
You know, it's almost...
Story didn't hit the ball for the first 2 months of the season either, so...
high 90s fastball, good.
Ask me that question in like a month. Also, Story's not like the only guy in a lineup that needs to be dealt with. How come no one's answering my question about why they want Paredes? Yeah, exactly, because he fucking sucks. No one wants him. Back to my initial point. He sucks, and that's why we traded him. I don't know why anyone's surprised. It's like, dude, he's hitting fucking $180. Who gives a flying fuck? Why would I want a garbage baseball player, dude? It doesn't literally make any sense. He's literally bad at defense, strikes out all the time, has like probably never walked in his career, and occasionally might have some power in his bat. Like I'm good. That's like a bad baseball player. I don't know what to tell you, dude. I guess that might be good if you're a Braves fan, I guess. I don't know. Cool. Again, a lot of those home runs are coming from playing at the small stadium that Tampa Bay plays in. Would any of those home runs have been home runs at Comerica Park? I'm gonna go ahead and take a guess and say that answer is no. I'm guessing he's taking advantage of a much smaller ballpark, too. So, don't, you know. Don't fall for home runs in Tampa Bay.
Wait for 2 outs to make it happen either. It's obviously the guys are grinding and doing their best. But you're going to see some
Fucking weirdos, dude.
guys out of the pen now.
Is there any compelling arguments other than he's got 8 home runs? Like, so? Do you think that would make us all... Okay, I have a here's another serious question. His 8 home runs, right? How many wins do you think that gives us?
Mario goes the other way where nobody is. Similar to what Alex Verdugo did.
I'm gonna give you an answer, and I'm gonna tell you how many wins I think Isaac Paredes would make us better. 0.
Right there.
Beat the shift. They had Outfield Devers pulled over towards shortstop with the shift.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say we'd probably be worse if he was playing on our team.
Devers kind of gives up on it. Figures, why should I pick that?
100%. I'm pretty sure Austin Meadows has game-winning hits for us this year, so I don't know. Game-winning runs. I don't think Paredes would have that. We'd be 1 or 2 wins worse with Isaac Paredes instead of Austin Meadows. Fully believe that, by the way. If you don't, then it's like...
The double play ends the Tigers inning in the 6th.
We haven't been watching the same season, I don't think. Bogarts, Verdugo, and Story. Scope grounds into another double play. Pretty useless guy. Plus, if we keep that bum, then we fucking have to... Then we never see Kreidler and... Ugh. Yeah, he is. Whether fielding them or hitting into them. It'll be Bogarts, Verdugo, and Story. Yeah, same here. No, but then, see, if we trade him and he hits home runs, then everyone's going to cry like they did with Paredes, though. So you guys don't actually hope we trade him. Because what happens if he leaves and has the 3 home run day once? Then it was the worst trade ever, apparently. I don't know. It'd be fucking... Ugh. See what you guys sound like? But if we trade him and he does good, that's not good. Yeah, Swag, they're very game to game. A lot of Tigers fans are very game to game oriented instead of looking at a bigger picture. Like, please, can we not focus on one game at a time in baseball? Holy shit. I mean, he's supposed to be like, I get that he's like, no, Ghost, I get him hitting into double plays. Like, I'm not that upset about it. That's kind of what slow power hitters do sometimes. But like, man, he needs to be at like 10 or 11 home runs for me to be okay with that. It's because Detroit fans always look for one hope, even if it's false. Yeah, they think like if we had Paredes, we'd have 8 home runs and we'd have like 20 more wins or something. Like, no, none of his home runs would have probably translated to a single win for us. Yeah, like, it'd be different with Scope if he was literally hitting 200 with, like, 12 home runs. It'd be like, all right, whatever. He's fucking doing what power hitters do sometimes. It's the, like, 5 home runs that's frustrating. It's like, dude, what are you doing? That would be where, you know, that's where it's frustrating with Scope. Grossman is just garbage. We need to get rid of him. That'll probably be it for Bo Brisky. 5 innings for not bad night, not the greatest night. Against a tough lineup, though, it's pretty solid, I would say. Who, Scope is? Yeah, I know. He's having a very bad year. Was this Foley? Yeah, I seen that, Jeff. I hope they trade him. Even though he had career year at Comerica Park, which is hilarious to think about. And by the way, did you know that Comerica... What's up, Derek? Did you know that Comerica Park is actually in the middle of the road for home runs and runs scored every year? They're like 14th or 15th every season. So I really don't know what the complaints are about. Because after like July 3rd, it becomes a fucking launching pad at Comerica Park. I really don't understand when people bitch about it. Personally, it'd probably be awful to make it smaller because I think after July, it would literally just it turn into mammoth shot home runs at that place. There's a reason they don't have a tiny baseball field that Detroit never have. Even Tiger Stadium was big for a very specific reason because they can't make it small. I don't think you can do that. No, Ghost, I agree. I don't think we're playing bad baseball right now. We're just playing a really good baseball team. Even yesterday, we didn't play that bad. Like, we just, like, Boston literally is, like, the hottest team in baseball. They just, like, don't have a very good closer. So, like, it's like one of them, if we can stay in this game by a run, we could maybe stay in this. You know what I mean? We're actually having a pretty good set of games here against the Red Sox. But again, they're a little. I mean, every one of their fucking lineups hitting 300 almost, except this guy, and it's Verdugo. Yeah, someone is always looking for a vet power hitter. Most poverty teams that will want scope, just like the O's before. Yep. Some team that's like vaguely in the playoff race. Yeah, exactly, Sean. I think if we get rid of 3 guys, I think this team's a way better options. I mean, I hope he does something, Ghost. They just got some money for Trace Thompson, the most talented athlete in the Thompson family. Not even close, by the way. Don't listen when they try to tell you his brother is better. Oh, the same shit that Grossman or that Castellanos says, that no one likes hitting at Comerica Park because it's too big. Even though I've literally never heard like Cabrera, Magglio Ordonez, other teams' power hitters. I've literally only heard like 3 guys bitch about Comerica Park. And only one of them have been justified in doing so, and his name was Nick Castellanos. Robbie Grossman had his best career year hitting at Comerica Park. I don't understand the grievance comments. Trying to say he had to change his approach this season. It's like, why? Why'd you change what you did last year? You literally had a career season. What the fuck are you doing? Literally just do what you did last year. You were way better off doing that. Why'd you change anything? Oh, it's too big. You hit more home runs at Comerica than on the road. What are you talking about? You literally you have a 760 career OPS at Comerica Park. What are you talking about, Robbie? By the way, his career OPS is lower than his OPS at Comerica. Just so you're aware. Like when he hits at Comerica, it's literally his best place to hit. Like, that's the funniest thing about that fucking guy. No, analytics literally show you that Robbie Grossman hits the best at Comerica Park. He has better power numbers. He has... Miggy doesn't like big parks because it... yeah, no, I get that, Ghost. Yeah, Miggy doesn't... I mean, if Miggy didn't like Comerica, he'd have probably left. You know? But... I don't think most people use the size of a ballpark as an excuse. Only, well, literally, I've only seen Nick Castellanos do it, and like he actually like did better. Everyone else who's ever bitched about a ballpark did worse when they left it, and it's probably going to be the fate of Robert Grossman. Literally, the big parks, dude. All of his numbers were better last year hitting at Comerica. Every single one of them. It's like, what is he talking about? It's one of them things where it's like, yeah, usually, Robbie, people would agree with you that the park is too big and needs a little bit of a shrinking. And I do agree with his sentiment. It's a big park and it could use a little size shrinkage. But he can't make that comment that the park size is what's messing him up. It's like, dude, no, you just had a bad start to the year. And it really looks like the only reason he got any better is because Riley Green got called up and they might have told him, hey, dude, when Austin Meadows comes back, you're on the chopping block. You think that's what's going on a little bit? Now he's looking for a convenient excuse to, you know, If he gets replaced by a rookie and a fucking Austin Meadows and Victor Reyes, he's kind of looking for a convenient excuse to blame his bad play on that other people already kind of agree with, you know? I don't know what that is, but it feels a little suspicious from Robbie. It's 0-2 on Story. Yeah, Riley's playing really good. He's coming along nicely. He's certainly a lot better than Torque's start. He seems very relaxed for a rookie. Like the game is going to be very like the game isn't too quick for the kid. He seems to be very comfortable at the plate and in the field already. Yep, exactly. Yeah, Sean, exactly. I think playing at Comerica is part of the reason Miggy has a .310 career batting average. So. But I also understand the frustrations if your goal is to just be a home run hitter. Like, you want to hit, like, 250 and hit, like, 40, 50 home runs a season. Like, those are your desired numbers. I could see why you wouldn't like Comerica Park. Robbie Grossman isn't that guy, though. Like, I think his career high was, like, fucking 15 before he came to Detroit. So it's not even like he's, like, a power hitter that's been stifled. I'm not surprised at all, Ghost. Do you know why a player like Chris Bryant goes to the Colorado? I'm going to hit 60 home runs this year without even trying. Yeah, I'm a pull hitter. I wouldn't have ever had problems anyway. 345 ain't really that hard to hit it out. I don't know. What's up, Neil? Yeah, it's 6-2 or it's 4-3. Bottom of the 6th, 2 away. 1-0 count for Cordero. Runner at first. The pitcher is Foley. He's looking for a quick inning here. Good pitch, 1-1. I am the shadow.
They like him, and that's probably more important than anything else. Is you're going to get the attention of pitchers that tend to gravitate toward you.
Batman. Foul ball. Count is 1-2. But yeah, 1-2 count now. 1 away. Or 2 away. Runner on. Bottom 6. 4-3 game. Cordero's still the hitter, of course. High and away fastball for the strikeout. Let's go. Oh, go for the pickoff attempt. Nothing going.
I think he's more comfortable throwing a ball arm side than he is left side.
Oh, man.
Left side is still chippy sliders. And with Cordero, who's got good power, you want to make sure it's good and in if you're going to come in there with the slider. That's where they're setting up.
Struck him out.
97. Man, just blew it.
Yeah, you got to strike out.
We are through 6 in Boston. It's a tight one, and it's going to be up to the bullpens.
Strikeout looks good. Keeps the game at 4-3. We'll go to the top of the 7th. 4-3 game. It'll be bottom of the lineup. It'll be Castro, Grossman, and Baez. 9-1-2 for the Tigers. Willie Castro, Grossman, and Baez. Maybe there's some runs. Can we tie the game up at 4? We shall overcome. Ooh, yeah, let's get some runs. Here we go. Detroit, show you're not the worst, baby. Yeah, would be nice. Should have got him for 3rd. Yeah, I would have liked to get like a player like Bryant. But we got Candelario. Fucking bum. They traded that guy. Feels like. I knew.
Tigers out hit the Red Sox, but lost tonight. They're out hitting Boston, trailing by a run as we move to the 7th. The MLB Ballpark app will complete your next visit to Comerica Park. Buy and manage game tickets, unlock offers, access exclusive content.
Mickey batting 301. Yeah, he's got his average up to 300 today with 3 hits.
Been a good one.
Yeah, 1-run game here. The difference. Tigers running out of.
He on there. Anyway, it'll be Castro, Castro, Grossman, and Baez.
Castro gets the hit from the left side for the first time tonight.
9-1 and 2 hitters for Detroit.
The pitcher is Bradshaw.
Rich Hill in the 6th. Fly ball.
Willie Castro flicks it into center field, 1 away.
Andrew Chafin starts to go to work. Tigers with singular runs in the 1st, the 3rd, and the 5th. Boston
Here's Grossman with 1 out. I don't know why this isn't updating. It just doesn't feel like it right now. Oh, there we go. Oh, Brazier's pitching. Brazier. I don't fucking know. Who cares? Strike 1. All right, Robbie. Come Ricans, 2 big hit, a homer here then. All right. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know what the hell you were trying to say.
He had a real quick 6th inning with a double play, and already 1 out here in the 7th. Ahead in the count 0-2.
Grossman chops it foul.
0-2.
Besides the walk and the run scored for Robbie Grossman in the 5th, he was also grounded to short and struck out. Outside,
1 and 2. 1 away in the top of the 7th. 2 and 2 to Grossman.
in the air, left field. Verdugo drifting back near the wall, and he crashed in.
And Grossman flies out to the surprise of nobody. 2 away.
Right up against the scoreboard for the 2nd out in the 7th.
We saw Alex Verdugo make a great catch running in on a ball last night. This one had a lot of carry to it. He knows he's right at the wall, and he has to reach up right where they put the Boston score on the scoreboard.
Two away for Javier Baez.
Darn. All right, Baez is up with 2 outs.
It's been a strong night for Baez, who tripled and scored in the 1st. Hit a 390-foot homer in the 3rd, and then flew out to right in the 5th.
I know, he misread that and fucking still was able to get it. It's so obnoxious, Sean. Come on, Baez, hit one out. Do something. Yeah, I like to swing. 1-1.
The guy, Cameron, there in the monster is telling Verdugo, you got room, you got room. A couple guys there, one flipping the numbers on the scoreboard, the other guy's running that camera.
Just don't hit my expensive equipment, please.
Yeah, I'd prefer routine. It's a lot easier to swallow than... Oh.
Not for you or me, so it's deductible.
How about this vantage point?
Yeah, here we go. No harm. It's a little Polaroid anyway, Shep, you know. $150,000, $200,000 camera.
They're still chatting about it. Baez rips one.
Oh, fucking bullshit, dude.
Base hit from Javier Baez with a spectacular leaping grab. Trevor Story flashing some leather.
All the time against us, dude. There's always got to be some crazy motherfucking defensive play that shouldn't happen, but, you know. Why not? Great play by Story to end the inning. Damn, Max Scherzer's really fallen off. He's pitching for the Rumble Ponies these days. Eesh. That's like a independent crazy person league. That's not very good. Can you believe that Mad Max is playing for the Rumble Ponies? That's pretty pathetic. Oh, how the mighty have fallen, huh? All because he started smoking all that crack or whatever he started doing. Vasquez, Bradley Jr., and Duran. 8-9-1 for the Red Sox here in the bottom of the 7th. They lead by 1. It's 4-3. Yeah, the baseball gods don't appreciate when you do what the Tigers did. Steal all the players in your division with slightly elevated contracts than what the original team could offer them. Yeah, that was a, you know, it was a devilish way of doing business. Hilarious that that's how we did business under the entire Dombrowski regime. But, you know, we eventually got fucked on that, and that's why we had all them bad years of contracts. Little overpay. You gonna stick with the cheap teams in the division, or are you gonna come to the big spenders?
First time the Tigers were retired in order, 1, 2, 3 in the 7th, and a lot of it because.
Anyway, Chafin's in the pitch. It'll be Vasquez, Bradley Jr., and Duran. Yeah, that was a crazy play by Story, by the way. He like leaped across the middle of the fucking of the middle of the infield and just stuck his glove up and caught it. Just absolute horse shit.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
First pitch swinging. Vasquez gone. Over the monster. A second homer for Boston tonight.
Oh well, it's 5-3.
For the Red Sox.
As soon as I turn the chair around.
5-3.
Well, Andrew Chafin just sold.
Again, there's always those guys that are looking dead red in the first pitch or trying to jump you. Got a game plan. They see the pitch.
GG's, Troy.
Right down the middle.
Ugh. Certainly not good. Not good.
Chafin is in here in the 7th in a wall-side window pitching change. His 23rd appearance.
Well, he's another guy that throws a lot of breaking balls. Really shows the fastball. It's all he's really doing with it. He wants you to get set up so that you chase with his breaking pitch.
We saw Chafin last pitch against Texas on Sunday. He threw a scoreless inning. Jackie Bradley Jr. has grounded out.
All right, 1-2 count, and that's ball 2. Hey, good for the Astros. We're not winning. We're down 5-3. I was expecting more from Chafin. He's not a yeah, same here. I've been a little disappointed with this guy. I was led to believe he was much better than this. Must be Comerica Park.
In the air, right center field. Really Castro.
One away as Bradley Jr. flies out. Now up is Durant. To be fair, that wasn't even a bad pitch. He just fucking bashed it.
Like I said, there's once in a while a guy will go up there in swing mode on the first pitch fastball, and the extra style points for that bat flip there, Shep. I don't know. That would have been a Ridberger. Days gone by.
5-3 Sox lead here. Bottom 7. Now up to hit is Durant, top of the order.
Let the boys play.
Ball 1. Bum.
Yeah, down the line, left field line, that's out in almost every ballpark.
Hey, we're doing good. We're up to 30 likes. I appreciate that, everybody. Very cool. See how close we can get to like 40. If you have enough to like, consider doing so. Helps stream out. But with 30 people watching and all that, it seems like most of you probably left likes. So I appreciate you. Thank you very kindly. If not, thanks for watching anyway. Appreciate it. The views help. 1-2 now on Durant as he fouls that pitch away. Especially against this unreal Boston bullpen. You'd think it'd be much better than it looks. Should be the second out of the inning, and it is 2 away. Now up is Devers. Never know how this at-bat's going to go, so here comes Devers. He's up with 2 away, and it's 5-3 in the bottom of the 7th.
A single in the first and a couple of flyouts to Riley Green. One in that triangle to the deepest part of the ballpark at 420 feet.
Well, 2 outs. It's so important again. Yes,
Fastballs down the middle. 95 plus are impossible for this team outside of... Yeah, pretty much. And probably Riley Green if they ever pitched him one.
Javier Baez. And Devers is retired, but Boston adds to their leads. Now 5-3 Red Sox. The Tigers will bat in the 8th. Cabrera, Haas, and Green trying to get him even.
One sec. Alright, I'm all good. Sorry, I had to find something. And I'm back. That's what Boston Pen features. Yeah. Time for a torque bomb. Yeah, I hope he hits one. Mudhens hang on to win, 3-2. Well, hopefully the Tigers have a major comeback. Top of the 8th anyway, 5-3 Tigers down. 2 runs should be comebackable. It'll be Cabrera, Haas, and Green. Cabrera, Haas, Green. Tyler Danish is coming into pitch.
And I'm joined by the Kowalski family. Made the trip from Birmingham, Michigan. What's your name, young man?
Alex,
Alex, what's your name?
Andrew,
Andrew, who's sitting to your right?
my grandpa, and my
Oh,
dad.
there's something I want to check out.
Dad, let me bring you in here. Tell me about this tradition you have here. This is what, 1, 2, 3 generations now?
Hey, it's all about Papa. Let Papa answer that question.
Papa, what's going on here?
Well, we travel with family, watching the Tigers with away games. What could be better than that?
Nothing better. And now you get an opportunity, obviously, with your grandsons here. How cool has this experience been here at Fenway?
Outstanding. Never been here at Fenway Park before. Love it. Reminds me of Tiger Stadium, the old Tiger Stadium.
I'm really hoping Riley Green can be our next Granderson, or better, personally.
It's cool that they hit it over the monster twice, but we haven't done it once yet. I feel like they're more used to it.
Well, they're more used to it. We're hoping, hey, we got a lot of game left. If we don't do it today, maybe tomorrow. Real quick, I know I talked to you last night a little bit in the hotel lobby. You were talking with Shep a little bit. You were rocking the Detroit Bad Boys hat over here. Who's your favorite Bad Boy?
Probably Isaiah Thomas or Joe Dumars.
Shep, what do you think?
I love it.
Huh?
Those are probably the right answers.
He was going right down the list, gave
Yeah.
everybody on the roster, and you said, what about Mark Aguirre?
Right, and he said absolutely
Not
not.
my guy.
No,
What is this?
his guy. But he likes Rick Mahorn. and Bill Lambert.
Great job by the mods there. I got it though. Guy's amazing on defense. Yeah, that'd be nice.
He plays really dirty.
2-1 on Cabrera.
Yeah, he did.
He still does. Tell him he still does.
He still does. He still does. All right, so it's good to see some Pistons fans, Tigers fans, and again, 3 generations here. The Kowalski family.
2-2. Good pitch there by Danish.
Grandsons here.
What a way to celebrate, huh? What a way to make your first visit to Fenway Park with your son and your 2 grandsons. It does not get any better than that unless the Tigers can come back and win it for you. Miguel Cabrera, Eric Haas, and Riley Green for the Tigers here in the 8th. Cabrera with 3 singles and an RBI. Each one of those singles has come with 2 strikes in the count.
2-2 count here for Cabrera as he fouls a pitch away. Top 8, no one away quite yet.
Impressive strikeout to walk ratio and a tough guy to hit.
Yeah, slider changeup. He's got a downward break on that slider, so
What's
it's
up?
more like a curve, more slurvy than slider. A lot of fade on his changeup. Bobby Dahlbeck taking over at first.
Oh, and it hit him.
Ooh, that hit Cabrera. And that'll be a hit by pitch. Miguel will go to first. Now up will be Eric Haas.
Good feeling for Miggy. That ball's tailing in on him. See how it just keeps chasing him.
They better get ready to get one of their guys plunked next inning.
Leadoff man aboard. I wonder if that'll bring out a pinch hitter. Is that too early here? Is AJ think that Miggy is going to get another at bat. Tough call for the manager.
Yeah, probably the last thing you want to do when you're up 2-2 on someone. Just fucking nail him in the gut. That's a mistake. Here's Haas now with runner at first, nobody out.
Haas drove in a run in the fifth in his last at bat with an RBI single.
Strike one. Right, hit everybody. Get us free runs.
A lot of room on the right side. Eric Haas, though.
Yeah, hopefully Haas can make him pay. That'd be cool.
Is he willing to do it? This is a great ballpark to do it, because that way you're taking the monster out of your thought process.
0-2 on Haas quickly here as he fouls that pitch away. Yeah, well, if you're not the Tigers, they catch up with you. Yeah.
It's hard to not think about it, especially late in the game.
Or if you're playing the Tigers, you know, or if you're not playing the Tigers, they do. Yeah, yeah.
It's not that far. I can get one in the air and get it over the monster. That is
We tend to make ourselves pay for a leadoff walk.
what'll get you.
Foul ball. Sure about that?
Foul ball.
That looked like it went over the bag.
Hey, what's up, Ellen? How's it going?
Landed ball once he got past the bag, but it looked like to me, and we're up high right over that third baseline. Across the bag to me, but I don't get a call. I don't get anything to do with it. Yeah, I'm going to stick with my idea.
I wish you were the umpire at third base on that play instead of Larry Vanover. Sure, Eric Haas does too. It's 0-2 to Haas.
Well, let's see if he can do something better than that.
Fouls it away.
I bet Fenway Park is it? Oh yeah, it's a great park. I'd love to go, but you know I'd have to be out in Boston or Massachusetts for some reason first. So 0-2 here on Haas. He's fouled a couple away. It'll be ball one, bit outside. Runner at first, nobody out here in the top of the eighth.
Each team with 8 hits. Red Sox with a couple of homers. The big blow, a 3-run blast from Trevor Story back in the fourth. Fly ball.
Ah.
Hit well. Back goes Durant. He gets twisted around. Still going back. Feeling
Yeah, Haas flies out to deep center, and that'll be it. One away. Runner has to stay at first because it's Miggy, and yeah, now up is green. We'll probably do tomorrow's game too, by the way, everybody. Just if you're wondering, we'll probably go live for that. Should be pretty good. Hey, we're up to 35 likes. I appreciate that, everyone. Very kind, very kind.
Still kind of straight away. You got the 2 minutes
Now up is Riley Green.
on first.
Hey, Riley Green comes up and gets a single. Puts the runners at first and second.
2 men aboard with 1.
Green wastes no time coming up, getting his second hit of the afternoon. He's 2 for 4 today. Here comes Spencer Torkelson with the runner in scoring position.
And Trevor Story is playing a double play depth, kind of shaded towards second, so that beats him.
Yeah, I know, Sean. It's really frustrating.
They pushed the pitching coach out again here.
You wouldn't mind going, but can't stand big cities. Yeah, those are a little frustrating or a little annoying. I wouldn't mind the people density of Boston. I just wouldn't like the I have no reason to be there. Yeah, Troy, he certainly looks good. Hitting 417 right now with like 5 walks.
But again, some of the discussion.
I'll take it.
Scott Coolball, the hitting coach, AJ Hinch, and they all talked about how his good zone selection, the good swing decisions. It's always tough to project a young guy coming in, but he is a guy who seems to have a very high baseball IQ.
All right, here's Torkelson. Let's see if he has anything going for himself. He's 0 for 2 with a walk in the second inning tonight. Oh, no. And Torque fouls out. I don't know, Troy. Probably not too much longer for Green at leadoff, but I don't know. Torque literally just fouled the pitch away.
Well, running out of chances here.
And he's out. Motherfucker.
It's going to take a clean base hit or maybe a gap.
Well, here is Candelario to end the inning.
That's what I'd love to see right now is you see the frustration on Spencer Torkelson there. He's hoping to do some damage. Now it's up to James.
Yeah, showing some frustration at least. Ball 1 to Candelario.
Singled his last time up in a 1 for 3 night for Jamer Candelario. In the air, to right center.
All right, Candy flies out. End the inning.
Tigers lead 2 in the 8th. They trail by 2 as we head to the bottom of the 8th at Fenway Park on Valley Forge.
What's up, Cards? How's it going? Martinez, Bogarts, and Verdugo. 3-4-5 here for the Red Sox in the bottom of the 8th. They look to add on to their lead to protect it in the 9th. 5-3 they lead, though, entering the bottom of the 8th. They have Martinez, Bogarts, and Verdugo due up. Me. Suck to lose another winnable game tonight. You had an O'Neal auto? Sheesh. What are you gonna let it go to bids and see who wants to bid the highest on that one? It's not really too. I would, you know who's letting the team down more, Sean? The bum who batted after him. You know, the veteran who's hitting 184 with like the same numbers as Torque. What's sad is I think Torque feels more pressure about the way he's performing than the way Candelario does, and Candelario's being a bum. Note by now, 75, 2017 Elite Extra Edition. Not bad, not bad. So that way to get some money right away. Hell yeah, though, Cards. Hopefully someone buys. Yeah, Candy's not playing good. And he just doesn't seem that worried. Lang is into pitch, by the way, here in the bottom of the 8th. So Lang is into pitch. Martinez, Bogarts, and Verdugo, the hitters. Damn, that poor guy's recording.
To the bottom of the 8th, and in a wall-side windows pitching change, Detroit welcomes Alex Lang in.
We keep out hitting teams and can't score. Yep. No timely hits, nothing strung together in a good enough way to score runs. It's bullshit. Singles aren't bad if you could string them together in a way that scores runs. Yeah, there's one at auction, and tomorrow I think it's at 61. That's not bad. Hopefully you get about that then. I hope so too, Sean. I hope so too. I just hope he tries to take some of that pressure off himself soon. Ball 1, I guess. 1-1. Yep, see you later, Troy. I should be live tomorrow for tomorrow night's game. I think all 3 games are 7 o'clock games, so I'll probably do them. Lang? I don't know, maybe. I don't know what Tiger is going to be an all-star. 1 and 2. Could be Lang. Could be Soto. Could be Scuball. But definitely seems like a pitcher is going to wind up being a guy again this year. Figure, yeah, 75 sounds fair. Doesn't help being on a losing team always. Yeah, exactly. It's situationally, it's not great for Torkelson, especially because he's like a power hitter that wants to be the hero. So he's gonna try, and it's like, man, that could be a bad recipe there. Miguel, I don't think so. Maybe.
Hit a solo job to lead off the 7th. On the first pitch he saw from Andrew Chapin. Boston leads it 5-3. Bogart's on the ground.
Should be the second out of the inning. It is 2 away. Yeah, but there are a lot better options at first base or DH than Miggy this season. Nothing against Miggy or anything, but
they're shifting Verdugo again to the right side. See how Alex Lang pitches him. Scope 10, 12 feet.
I think Riley Green has been on base 10 of 16 at bats so far in his career. Verdugo fouls it away, 0-1. Strahm warming up. He'll pitch the 9th. Torque in the 3rd spot. Maybe Cards. That might help him. I don't really have any idea what might help Torkelson. A new hitting coach. Doing good, Lewis. How you doing, man?
Great location. What makes that effective? We talked about it earlier. It's the arm speed, and then the ball doesn't get there as fast. So he went from 97 on the fastball to 90 with the same arm speed.
Who's that Sad Lions fan?
Missed away.
Oh, Green, yeah. An on-base percentage of 625. That's a hilarious OBP.
For the Tigers in the 9th, it'll be the 8, 9, and 1 hitters due up. Jonathan Scope, Willie Castro.
I don't answer personal life questions. 1 and 2. Riley's probably like, I'm being stranded. A fuck done here. Yeah. Well, he knew what the offense was when he got called up. He knew it was in destitute shape.
He wanted to hit the top of the zone. He went above it by maybe 2 inches. With a good pitch in that count.
Oh, nice. Congrats, man. Glad to hear you have a girlfriend. No, I don't like to talk about my personal life because there are a lot of weirdos that watch my channel, and I don't want them to have any information on me. Riley's doing good, though. Yeah. Doing good today. Yeah, everything's going great, Luis. Having a good day. It'll be Scope, Willie Castro, and Grossman if no one's pinched hit for. So, yeah. Scope, Willie Castro, and Grossman. Eesh. Yeah. That'll be our 9th inning. Overall, a pretty good game. It's just, we fell a couple runs short. In order to compete I don't know. Just gotta the hit. You just gotta be a little bit better head. Like better with the hitting, better with timely hitting. I mean, it's nice to see all the hits we've got in this series, but it would be nice to see them kind of now turn these hits into productive hits and get some runs. I guess steps at a time, right? Like, it's better than being one hit or two hit. Overall, they played fairly well today. It's just Boston's a pretty good team. We're only down by 2, so winnable game, just like yesterday. I'd rather not see Willie Castro in the lineup. 2 Green, 3 Torque, 4 Miggy, 5 Meadows. I'd rather see Victor Reyes than Willie Castro, but to each their own. Cash. Baez is doing good today.
Yeah, Mickey, I look forward to that conversation.
He's not of any concern.
Had a triple, a home run, and he has had 2 hard outs in his other
Baez is like most of the reason we're in this fucking game today. He's 2 of the 3 runs scored. Here's Scope against Strom, and that'll be ball 1.
Strom 2/3 of an inning last night.
Just cash though, Shlomo. They I don't know how much. Probably not much because Thompson isn't really that good.
We talked about him last night. Fastball slider guy. Fastball pretty effective at times. A lot of arms, legs in motion. Not to mention the floor.
Don't know, and I don't really care. I don't know who you're talking about. Sure. It's whatever time you want it to be. Here's the 1-1 to Scope.
To his hair, just his delivery in general.
Oh, did Scope just homer? Hey, Scope with the home run. It's 5-4, top of the 9th. Contreras Wilson. I don't know who that is or who he plays for. I don't really give a shit, Shlomo. I'll be honest with you. Hey, thanks for subscribing, EPL. All right, Scope makes it a 1-run game. Here comes Willie Castro, unless he's pinched hit for.
Well, I talked about it, and Chef has talked about it. This ballpark, and AJ's talked about it. It's not over until the final out is recorded because
It's always good to get a run here. Apply a little pressure.
And now Detroit could maybe take the lead. Jonathan Scope does his part to get him 1 run.
Give the man his belt and his glasses.
Still 3 outs left.
Oh, it's a lefty. Can't bring in Harold.
The season for Jonathan Scope, and here's Willie Castro.
Scope, yeah, I don't know why he didn't do better against Hill today. But at least he homered here, so he gives us a fighting chance here in the 9th. Maybe he just kind of got the offense going. Well, there goes Willie Castro, skying the second pitch out, 1 away.
That one got his kitchen right there.
Am I delayed or something? No, not really.
For Jonathan Scope, ball left down and out over the plate. A great swing. That was a no-doubter. See how high up over that DraftKings billboard.
Here's Grossman with 1 away. Grossman now with 1 away. Oh, man, sidelines fan. You don't have to watch them, dude. Just go do something else. Here, I'll help you out. Weird negativity, dude. Just go somewhere else with it. It's fucking annoying.
Hits for the Tigers, same number as they had last night. Grossman fouls it away. 0-2. Baez lurking.
Yeah, I don't really give a shit though. I mean, he was always a good power hitter, so do you know he's still hitting 183 for the season? Or some crazy shit?
In the dirt, and it's 1-2 to Robbie Grossman.
So, I guess let me know when he's like hitting 300, because then it would be like, oh damn, he's actually changed. So let me know when that happens. And he isn't striking out 3-4 times a game. He's literally the same hitter he was in Detroit. Yeah, that was a bad call. Man, Grossman gets hosed a lot this year. Should have probably been called ball 2. Kind of a bad call there. 2 down now. Here's Baez. Last shot for the Tigers. Looks like they're going to bring in a new pitcher, which is going to just fucking delay the end of the game. Ugh. I hate when teams do this. Now I hope they blow the save just because they're wasting everyone's fucking time.
Boston 5, Detroit 4 on Valley Sports.
Wake me up when the game's over. I'm going to take a nap. God, this is so boring. Now we gotta wait 5 minutes for there to be a fucking pitching change for 1 out. This is my least favorite shit in the entirety of baseball. Ugh, I hope that pitcher blows out his UCL on the first pitch now. Dude, it's like, ugh. Still waiting. Still a commercial break. We were down by 2 runs. What do you mean? It's 2 runs, too many runs? What do you constitute as too many runs? No, it's not. We literally are down by a run right now. It's not a lot of runs. What kind of analysis is fucking dude? Ugh, I hate all this hyperbolic shit so much. It's so fucking stupid.
A powerful night for Javier.
I hope he strikes out so we lose, dude. Just because that's what you guys deserve. Not all of you, but like most of you who just fucking just do this all the time. Making it hard to enjoy the game again, how much you guys bitch. 1-0. So that's all some of you do again, just so you know. You don't even celebrate when the team does good shit. You just say, oh, that was lucky. Like, wow, okay, then why are you watching? Like, stop watching me if that's who you are. Like, please, I don't want to talk to you. Yeah, Ethan, the people who, like, bitched about Scope hitting a home run for some reason. It's like, you know he hit a home run. You don't have to be negative about him. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. Like, how about you actually, like, criticize a guy when he's, like, doing bad? Hey, Baez with the little 2-out single here. Keeps the inning alive. Tigers trying not to go away without a fight.
A good decision right there, because it looked to me like Jackie Bradley Jr. was trying to deke Baez into going to second. and that would have probably spelled disaster and game over. Let's watch it. It goes by Bobby Dahlbeck at first base, kind of down the right field line. Baez thinking, you know what, I can make it.
Cabrera's up now with the runner at first and 2 away in the top of the 9th. 5-4 is the score.
I got you. I see you.
I'll be getting out of here as soon as the stream ends tonight. Or as soon as this game goes final, I'll just let you know I'll be live tomorrow for this game and yada yada yada. That's basically all I have to say. I don't really want to talk after this, so I'm kind of in a bad mood now. 0-1 on Miggy. Hopefully Miggy hits one out. That'd be awesome. I don't feel like analyzing anything with some of you guys right now. It's like, ugh. Sounds awful. Here's the 0-1 to Miggy. And that'll end the game. Well, that'll end the game. Alright. Well, hopefully tomorrow's a better game. Hopefully we can win tomorrow so we don't wind up getting swept here out of Boston. And, yeah, that's pretty much all I got tonight. Thank you guys so much for listening. Game was really, really good. GG's to the Red Sox fans. Great game all around. The pitching was good. Hitting was good, but they just couldn't get enough runs in. Hopefully they can figure out some timely hitting, which leads to better scoring and leads to wins. So hopefully they can start getting that going. But it does appear that there's some kind of cog in the system starting to go for the offense. They're like hitting the ball more often. They're picking up a little extra base hits. There's a little bit of power now. Things are slowly coming along with the offense. Now they're getting the hits. Now they just got to put some runs behind those hits. Hopefully tomorrow. Well, I think of Voldy's pitching tomorrow, though. Let me look at something. I think we might be fucked. I think we're getting swept. Hold on, let me look. Fucking Waka's pitching. I don't know how tomorrow's going to go, I'll be honest. He's having a good start to the year. No, I mean, it happens, though. I mean, Boston's a good team, so it's... Yeah, it was fun, Swag. I'm sorry I got mad at the end there. The offense is improving. That's what I like to see. We're playing better baseball with Green and Candy. They get a little excited. No, I mean, he's got a couple bad starts. It is what it is. No one's going to be perfect all year. With Green and Candy back, they got a little excited. Yeah. Well, maybe things will get kind of rolling and going forward momentum-wise. But all right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. We'll be live tomorrow for the game. It's at the same time, 7 o'clock, so it should be good to go. Hopefully the Tigers look better and they can play better and take a W. But I don't know. We'll see. Boston's pretty good. You too, Derek. You guys all have a great night. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Yeah, they're playing better baseball, but not enough to win tonight, which is the most frustrating thing. It's like, at least we're not playing like dog shit. So it's not like the worst taste in the mouth. But it does suck losing a close game that we could have won. Yeah. You have work tomorrow? Yep, all right. Well, I'll see you when I see you then, Ethan. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's pretty much it, though, guys. I'll see you tomorrow night, and we'll figure out what the schedule is tomorrow going forward. But all right, make sure you take it easy out there. Stay hydrated. Stay cool if it's super hot where you live. That's about it. All right. If I yelled at you, I'm sorry. Just got annoyed today, kind of dealing with the annoying. But all right. Just remember, things aren't always so bad. I don't know. All right, thank you guys so much for listening. I'll see you next game. All right, go Lions, go Patriots. Of course, it's always go Tigers. The other team won, Curtis, unfortunately. Boston won 5-4. Hopefully tomorrow the Tigers win 5-3 or some shit. I don't know. Let's hope. All right, peace out, guys. Thank you so